This is it, the final show of 2020 for Barry on Deck. Lego! Just kidding.
I got your bitch sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. They are to be ashamed. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn right, bitch. Look at here. There you go. They're out here sharing marijuana. Look at here. There you go. The same old nasty ass people from last week. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Go ahead. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn right, bitch. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. 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 Goddamn right, bitch. Goddamn right, bitch. Goddamn right, bitch. Goddamn right, bitch. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Go ahead. Corner doing dope. 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 Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Go ahead. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn right, bitch. Look at here. There you go. They're out here sharing marijuana. Look at here. There you go. The same old nasty ass people from last week. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Go ahead. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn right, bitch. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. 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 Goddamn right, bitch. Goddamn right, bitch. Goddamn right, bitch. Goddamn right, bitch. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Go ahead. Corner doing dope. 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 Corner doing dope.
What's up, you damn dirty deckheads? Welcome to Barry on Deck. I'm your host, Barry Laminack. Y'all didn't really think we were going to close out 2020 without sitting on the goddamn corner doing dope, did you? Come on, fam! Y'all know me better than that. Welcome to the show. My name is Barry Laminack. This is Barry on Deck. Today is December 31st. I don't even know why I had to look at that. I should have known. December 31st, 2020. The final episode of Barry on Deck for the year, episode number 164, and boy, do I have nothing planned for you. No, seriously, like, if you look at the rundown, which I can't show you because there's some secrets on here, there's like one actual story that I want to talk about. That's it. One story, one thing, one item that I want to discuss. And the rest of it is you and me. Oh, did I put 2021? I sure did. What a dumb fuck. I was thinking, there you go. Good shit. Good catch, House. Good catch, House. What a year, right? Holy shit! Well, guys, we made it through what I think is the worst year of my life. Without a doubt, the worst year of my life. And, not because I lost my job, but because we live in a pandemic and it's just been the craziest, weirdest year ever. And I've watched so many people suffer and all this and that. And we're going to have fun today, though. We're not going to dwell on things. We're not going to get sad about shit. We are going to have a good time. And we're going to enjoy each other's company for 2 hours. I'm excited to be doing this show today. Where'd my thing go? There it goes. Okay. I'm excited to be doing the show today. I'm happy to be here. I know a lot of you guys thought I wasn't going to be doing a show today. Not true. We're doing it. And 2 hours, a full 2-hour show. I have one topic to discuss and that's it. There's no show updates. Actually, there's one show update. All right. The show update is the Reese's Challenge for those bad boys. That was supposed to happen on Saturday. I have a gig Saturday. So the Reese's Challenge with the 18 packs of Reese's peanut butter cups that I'm going to try to eat in less than an hour, I guess, that's going to happen tomorrow night. So tomorrow, Friday night, I probably won't do it on this YouTube. It's probably going to be on my Twitch, twitch.tv/barryisfunny. That's where I'm going to do the Reese's Challenge. 18 packs of Reese's, 36 Reese's peanut butter cups. I will do my best to eat all 36 in less than an hour. It's going to be live. And then I'll probably cut up a video and there may be vomit involved. I don't know. Hey, listen, I do want to say congrats, though. We do have our final best deckhead of the year of the day. Brandon Martinez jumps in again. B-Mart, back to back, buddy. And then he hit the triple crown. You can even see it right there. He first one with the super chat, first like, first in the chat. The best deckhead of 2020 for the day. Let's not get crazy, B-Mark. Although, I will say this, never missed a show. Never missed a show. So, here we go. Okay, here's the chat. Let's do that because we do have a lot to get to. I've already got Venmos rolling in and PayPals and Super Chats, and I'm amazed at that already but why should I be? You guys are absolutely amazing. So, let's get to this chat here. Uh-oh. I moved the goddamn numbers out of the way. Let's go chat. Let's do this. No, I got to start that over. So in the chat, I see Orlando Ortega. What's up, buddy? Uriel Villanueva. Check your Discord, buddy. I'm trying to square up with you in the raffle. The Reverend Lord Chris Householder is here. PK. Damn it. Katie is in the building. John Dory is here. Rick C. Rudolph Rodriguez. Sanitizer. Wash hands. Social distance. I'm telling you, last night I had a gig at a bingo hall. Didn't get within 8 feet of anybody. If I get the Rona, it won't be because of last night's gig because I didn't get near anyone the entire night. I was so good. P. Jones is in the building. Donna Rogers, my sweet Donna, is here. Who else? D. Mata is here. What's up, man? Howdy, he said. Alan Denson is in the building. Eric Resendez, buddy. Good to see you on the last day. Hi, Jen. How are you, sweetie? Terrence J is in the building. Man, fuck this. I'm going to say hi to whoever the fuck I want for however long I want. Mark G's in the building. Mark Groppy was so drunk last night. It was awesome playing Warzone with him. Sandoval H-Town's in the building. Sylvia! Happy New Year, sweetie. Good to have you here. Thank you for stopping in. CC. Barry's playing with my emotions. Why? Happy New Year's Eve, sexy deckies. Well, you're just the cutest, sweetie. Love you. SVG is in the building. Who else? G-Man. What's up, dog? And Wake Reaper is here. Good to see you, man. Thank you for stopping in. Stephen Luther is in the building. Who else? Justin Swinford. My dog. New Year's resolution, stop smoking weed. Psych. Are we doing psych still? I'm bringing that back. Marsha Okasawa. Fuck it. Marsha is in here. I always fuck her name. I've known this woman for a decade. Still can't get her name right. Bitch, I wasn't late. You can suck a fat one, Mark. Lisa, hi, sweetie. How are you, baby? Thanks for being here. Trucker Tacos in the building. Who else is here? Who else? I know. Joe Pro. Yo, when Joe Pro's in the chat, it's a big deal. He is an after show guy. Y'all remember Ike from Houston Game Day? That's Joe Pro. He watches later. And then comments later. Who else is here? Truck driver Pookie, I think I got already. KD's in the building. I do need a drink as well, Playboy. Let's do this. Mark G, thank you for the super chat, buddy. Shots already? All right, bitch. Y'all know the rules, though. 1 an hour, because Daddy's going to be drinking, too. We're going to do the ASMR for the drinking. We're treating this like a Friday, kind of. Not going to be doing lawn talk, that's for sure. Andy Huggins is in the building, you guys. Love me some Andy Huggins. He is here, and he is happy. Charles Garza, what's up, player? Thank you for being here live on the show today. Sandoval H-Town, thank you for the super chat, my friend. Shot of tequila. No, bitch, I don't have no tequila. But I do have this Jameson that I'm going to shoot. Well, let's do this. But thank you for your super chat, but I don't have any tequila, player. I got Fireball. But we're going to shoot this Jameson because it's right here. And then we're going to sip on some Bacardi and Coke. That's how this is going down. Don't peer pressure me, you raggedy bitches. Don't you even try it. Let me get through the rest of these real quick because I do want to do a toast. Alan Denson said shots. I have the over. Suck it, Alan. Thank you for the super chat, buddy. Let's see. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Terrence J, buddy. Thank you for the super chat, my friend. He said, thanks for making this fucked up year more tolerable and glad you started on time. Well, I'm glad I started on time too, because I get tired of hearing you raggedy bitches. He's 1 minute late. Man, shut the fuck up. Okay. Serious time here, fellas. Ladies. Where do I begin? May 11th was the very first episode of Barry on Deck. It was the week before, I think it was May 7th or May 4th, when I lost my job at ESPN Radio. And you guys, each and every one of you right now, how many are watching right now? We have 54 people. But there's been more than that. But you guys are the ones that have been here no matter what. And I want you to know, I'm not going to cry. I might cry a little. Don't hate me if I cry a little. Already happening? Come on, Barry. I want you to know how much I love each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for making me believe in myself. Because when I didn't, you guys did. And goddamn it, I love you. Cheers. Oh, shit. Got the tears flowing and the Jameson flowing. Okay. Now the other drinking begins here. All right. No, it's not twisted tea. We're going with this. We're going ASMR style, as you guys know. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, God. Anybody else hard right now? Oh, my God. It's just the best. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Jeff Bell, you're just in time. You're not late. You're here. There's never late if you're here. Oh, that got all wet. Just like my basement. Ha! Who gets the jokes? All right. Oh, shit. Who's fancy? This guy. Yes. On the side, bitches. What? Okay. Oh, my God. That is so good. I can't even tell you how much I love this more than Crown and Coke. It's my new favorite thing. Damn it, Hugh, buddy. Thank you for the super chat, my friend. Thank you very much for your generosity. He said, love you, fam. Love y'all deckies, man. We love you too, Hugh. You're one of us, and we're happy to have you, buddy. We are happy to have you, my friend. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support, man. I really appreciate it. Also, just want to say to everybody that sent in Venmos early, Lil Uzi, Steven Usick, sent $21 on Venmo for 2021. Get it? Because, all right, buddy, thank you, man. I appreciate you. And thank you for the kind words in the Venmo. And I want you to know we have your back as well. Truck driver Pookie sent in $10, buddy. Thank you so much, my friend. He sent an extra $2 and said hashtag Screwhouse 2021. I'm here for that too. Pete Jones, thank you for the $5 Venmo, my friend. Happy New Year to you as well. Also on the PayPals, thank you, D-Mata, my friend. Your continued support over the years has been amazing, so thank you so much for that. Joe Pro in the building sent $20. I think I got that one yesterday, but he did say Happy New Year, and he's here, and I wanted to make sure he heard me, so. Oh, you did? Well, fuck, Rev. Let me get this bitch back up here. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Katie sent in a Venmo. Thank you, sweetie. She sent in a $10 Venmo and said, here's for the Reese's challenge. Good, that'll buy me a new foot. That's very nice of you. Jen, you sweetie, you should not have sent in anything, but she sent a $20 and 21 cent Venmo. Happy New Year's. Goddamn right, bitch. Much love, my friend. Jen, much love to you. Thank you for being my backbone and keeping me straight all year. Christopher Householder sent in $20 and 21 cents. 2021, better to come. Let's grow. Homie, we are going to grow. Big plans for 2021. Seriously, big plans. And thank you all. Let me just say, I try to make sure that every time you send me a super chat or a Venmo or a PayPal or any kind of monetary support for this show. I feel like I don't want it to ring hollow because honest to God, whether you send me $1, $20, or $100, the fact that you have enough faith and support in me to do that is unbelievable. And that's why I cry when I talk about it, because it's just amazing how supportive you guys have been of me in this show, man. And I'm not going to make this whole 2 hours about, getting sappy and telling you guys how much I love you, but I do love you and I do appreciate you. And I'll never stop saying thank you because I will never not be thankful for your support. So cheers to you all. Seriously. And House's mom. I'm sorry, House. Oh my God. Hey, look. What's up, Walt? We got some shit to do. No, we don't. I just want one topic. Can I just have one topic? Because let me just fold this here. This was the list for the day. So there's the one sports topic, and then this is stuff we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about things. We're gonna talk about this year. We're gonna talk about next year. We're gonna have some discussions, and you're gonna be a part of it. I'm gonna post the link in the chat, and you're gonna hop on the show with me, and I'm gonna ask you a question, and you can tell me about yourself, or you can talk about this year, you can talk about next year, and we're gonna keep it to a minute or two. Don't be trying to fucking do a fucking 30-minute, special or nothing like that. Cheers from the 1%. Thank you, Chris. Much appreciated, buddy. So you guys are going to be a part of this show today. And Brandon Martinez asked during the AMA, are you going to do that again? That's not going to be a regular occurrence. We're not going to just be like, hey, we're all going to do a Zoom with 60 people and it rotates. But this is the last show of 2020. And I do want to involve you guys in that way. So this is how this is going to work. If you recall last time we did the trivia, it's not going to be trivia this time. It's just going to be you and me. So I'm going to put the link in the chat. And when you're ready to hop on, you hop on. And when a moment is right, I'll get you added to the show. And there will be a queue. So there's like 3 or 4 slots. And when those are filled, I'll add you one at a time. We'll have some discussions and then bounce. So be ready, because when I come to you, it's time. All right. Now, one quick thing that I do want to discuss before we get into this and before we all chop it up for the rest of the year. Actually, hey Mike, happy New Year to you, buddy. Y'all, Shock is in the building. I love to see it. I just want to say congratulations to Becky Hammon, congratulations to the San Antonio Spurs, and congratulations to the NBA. Last night, Becky Hammon was a head coach for an NBA basketball team. Pop got ejected in the second quarter. And what I love about it is in typical Pop fashion, they said he just looked at her and said, it's yours now, and walked out. No pomp, no circumstance, no, guys, look at this. I'm about to make a woman the head coach. Like, that's not Pop style. He just goes, it's yours, and walked out. And what I also love is that the team rallied around her. They scored just as much in the first half as they did the second half. And it was just a great night. I wish she would have won. But you know what? There was a barrier broken last night. There was a huge step forward in male-dominated sports last night. And I'm here for it. And I'm so happy to see it. And maybe this is the beginning of shattering that glass ceiling. Maybe this is the beginning of her getting a head coaching job in the NBA. Because when you talk to the people in that organization, when you talk to the players that have played with her before, every person will tell you she deserves it. She's ready. It's her time to shine. She's paid her dues. She's done it the right way. She was never given any special favors or special treatment or anything like that. She earned it. Pop said when he saw her playing with the WNBA team out of San Antonio that he knew right away watching her. He was like, she's going to be a head coach one day. I don't think he knew NBA, WNBA, or what, but he said you could tell by the way that the team she played for listened to her. She was a leader. She understood the game. The decisions that she made showed her basketball IQ was higher than everybody else's, and that's starting to pay off. And what I do love about it that you worry about when it comes to that stuff is, will the players respect her? Will the players listen to her? And she has had to earn that respect by proving that she knows what she's talking about. And she's done that. And I love it. And it makes me a Spurs fan. Okay. I mean, fuck the Spurs. But it does make me root for them and the organization and specifically her. And I think Steven Silas is going to be a great basketball coach. But I thought if Tillman Fertitta wanted to do something different and new and respectable, he should have hired Becky Hammon. I would have loved to have seen her as the Rockets head coach. So, is that Lynn on the bottom right? Mark G was asking, is that Lynn? Jeremy Lynn? Oh, I have no idea. I don't know. That would be presumptuous to assume. Is that true, Katie? Katie said, why didn't sports news just flat out say she coached? Why did it say she directed? If it said she directed, that's pretty chicken shit. She was the head coach. She was in charge of that basketball team at that moment. Obviously, Pop is the head coach of the San Antonio Spurs. But last night, for 2+ quarters, Becky Hammon was in charge of an NBA basketball team's direction on the floor. She was the head coach. Make no mistake about it. And if there is media that's saying that, fuck those media. Seriously, that's all. That's probably as disrespectful as J.J. Watt's fiance, blah, blah, blah. Justin said she said in her post-game interview that at least the Spurs roster is almost too respectful of her at times, which I think is awesome. That's very awesome. I love it. You love to see it because that is a real concern. That is a legitimate fear. So congratulations to Becky Hammon. Again, congratulations to the San Antonio Spurs. Congratulations to the NBA. And congratulations to women everywhere. I'm very happy for you guys. That's a big deal. So congratulations. All right. Christopher Jones said, Pop turning coach over to Becky says more than anything, he's not putting her to show he's woke. That's a fact. That's 100,000,000,000% fact. That's not Pop style. So yeah, I love it. Girl power though, right? Fucking girl power. I am here for it. All right. That's it. That's my sports topic. That is the last show prepped topic for 2020. And I kind of like that. That'll be the last thing that we discuss as a topic, you and me, on this show for this year, is Becky Hammon being a head coach in the NBA and finally getting the opportunity to do so. So I couldn't think of a better way. That's it. No more. I mean, we'll get off track. But as far as prepared topics, that is the last one. And I'm here for it. So, what is this? We need a Spice Girl song. What are you talking about? We need a Spice Girl song. What the fuck? So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. That makes no goddamn sense. The Spice Girls are fucking idiots. Ask Andy Huggins about the Spice Girls. Y'all know. Oh, stupid Spice got him kicked off of America's Got Talent because her stupid ass didn't understand jokes. Dumb. I almost said things that I didn't want to say. Tony said, I'm here. You're welcome. Go fuck yourself. Oh, for girl power. Okay. I thought that was somebody else. Is that the Spice Girl? Girl power? What do I know? All right, here we go. Now, here's how this is going to work, you guys. We have 2 hours. 2 hours. We have 35 minutes until, actually 30 minutes until break. This is your 30 minutes, okay? I have in my hand tonight's top 10 list. That's not true. I have in my hand a list of topics that I want to discuss with you. I will be giving you my feedback and answers to these questions as well. Tony said, I'll go play Cold War. You probably suck at it, Tony, but I still don't understand why you don't run with us. Oh, because you're not a member of the Patreon and in the Discord, because fuck this show, right? Got it. Just kidding, Tony. I love you. You show up every day, and that's all I could ask for. So here's some of the topics that I have for you. In regards to 2020, for you, and look, I get it. We can be negative. We can sit here, you and me, and we could cry about 2020 for 2 hours. There's no doubt about it. But what I want to know from you when you join me on this show, and I'll ask you to answer one of these, maybe two. If you're like stuttering and weird on the microphone, probably 1. What was the best thing about 2020 for you? What was the best thing about 2020 for you? I also want to know if you could go back and do one thing differently. What would it be? Not, but if you could just do something different, what would it be? Also want to know, what is your biggest regret? What is your biggest regret of 2020? And then the last thing I want to know, and this is selfish, but it's because I'm also going to put a compilation video together for 2020. What was your favorite Barry on Deck moment of 2020? That's what so that's the 2020 stuff. All right. We're going to talk about all these, but also here's your 2021 questions. Do you have any goals for 2021? What's a goal that you have for 2021? Be thinking about that. What is a New Year's resolution or New Year's resolutions that you have for 2021? And then lastly, I'm going to be selfish. I'm going to ask somebody at some point, what's one thing that I could do in 2021 to improve this show, to make it better? I have asked this on the Discord. I have asked this on Twitter, but I'm going to ask you, and you're going to have a chance to tell me face to face what you think I need to do to make this show better. And don't hold back. You sons of bitches, don't hold back in the chat and on Twitter and everywhere else. I don't expect you to hold back now because we'll be talking face to face. All right. So those are the 7 questions or topics that I have that we're going to randomly be discussing as we do the rest of this show. All right. It's going to be like mini interviews, kind of like what Bryson yesterday. We'll chop it up for a minute and then we'll get somebody else in. I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste the link into the chat. All right. As you guys get in, I will add you. It may take some time. It's a slow process. It's almost like calling a radio station. You're going to be on hold for a little while. So if you can't hold, obviously don't get in and save that spot for somebody else. Here is the link in the chat. There it goes. Terrence J, buddy. Thank you so much, my friend. Terrence J sent in a $15 super chat, man. Your generosity is amazing. Thank you. He said, thank you to your wife. All right, hang tight in the green room, Terrence. I see you. In fact, he's got his super chat. Hal's hang tight in the green room as well. Jen, I see you. Hang tight. Who's the fourth one? Oh, Chris Reyes. Dope. All right, Terrence, thank you, man. He said, thank you to your wife, Nora, for being supportive, strong, and your backbone. She is the real MVP. Thanks for sharing Barry with us. He made this year easier to deal with. Oh, dude, I'm going to pass that along to her. I'm going to take that picture for her. I gotta brag for a second, if you don't mind. I just want to say a special thank you to Jen, because I know that it's easy to not remember Nora's part in all this, which is not making me go get a job. Jen sent her flowers on Christmas, which was the sweetest goddamn thing ever. So Jen, I don't know if I ever told you on the show, but sweetie, thank you for that. That meant so much to her. And really meant so much to me. It was amazing. All right, so that being said, first in is Terrence. So I'm going to add Terrence to the show. Terrence, what's up, homie?
What it do, man?
How are you, my friend? This is it, the final day of 2020. Are you looking back and sad about it?
I'm not sad about it. I feel more blessed about it because, as you know, I lost a few people. My stepdad was battling cancer. He's in remission now. And I thank all the deckies and deckettes for just being kind and giving me good words and wanted and talk to me whenever I feel like talking or chatting or anything like that. So I'm very happy and I feel very blessed for that.
It's an amazing thing, the family that the Deckheads are, dude. They're the most supportive people I've ever seen in my entire life. And not just for me, but in your case, for you, for everybody, for each other. It's outstanding. Give me one goal you have for 2021, Terrence. One goal. Okay, I hope it's to shave that goatee because, oh my God, bro, what happened? It looks like you had sex with a goat and it sat on your face. And then it was like, well, okay, that's enough. And then it left, but it left behind, I don't know, like it's goat butt hair. What happened?
Oh, damn, man, I'm 43.
You didn't think you were going to get roasted,
the grades are coming in.
You didn't think you were...
I can care less because I know I look good, man. I know I look good.
Like, I know I look good. Even with this.
Yeah.
Okay, what's one goal you have for 2021, Terrence?
The goal is definitely stay COVID free. Uh, don't I'm not worried about because I'm not taking precautions because I do. But my goal is to get out to Colorado so I can see my nephew. He's about to finish his junior year. He's doing good in sports, and I want to actually get to see him play basketball. Because he's really doing it out there.
That's dope, man. That's dope. Terrence, Happy New Year to you, brother. Thank you so much for all the support. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, and Happy New Year, Barry.
All right, brother. Okay, that was Terrence. Boy, that goatee. I'm almost like, ooh, what would you rather have? Terrence's goatee or my double chins? That is a toss-up. All right, joining me next on the show, speaking of whack beards. House is in the building, you guys. The Reverend Lord Chris Householder III was kind enough to take time. Yes, because you're a professional, House. Was kind enough to take time out of blessing the Pope. Do you have that with you? Do you have it on you right now, House?
I do not. It's in my house.
Shit! You guys, House had a picture made of him blessing the Pope or pushing his head down like on date night when you do your girl and you're like, hey, you should go visit my balls real quick. Like, House looks like he's might be forcing the Pope into something awful. What was the idea, House? You were supposed to pick up right there, like, yeah, no, it's not. It was just what was the idea? What are you going to put that in your Twitch stream?
Imagination.
Oh,
I like to leave it up to imagination.
Gotcha.
My stream has an undertone of sexuality the whole time.
Well, I mean, you're a priest, so.
That I ride pretty hard.
Yeah, a little bit. I would just like to point out, last night on the stream, House, in the middle of, hasn't said anything for 30 minutes. First time his mic works, he gets 27 kills and tells the other team, I got 27 kills. I get to fuck one of your moms. And that's what you miss when you don't watch House stream. Where can they find you on Twitch, House?
Twitch.tv/the Reverend 4323.
All right. I have a question for you. What was your biggest regret of 2020?
Oh gosh. Biggest regret was beginning of 2020. I kind of shut myself in and didn't go do anything after the divorce and the end of the year and all that. Didn't get out and meet anybody, didn't go out and do anything like that. So probably that.
Okay, what is
because it wasn't good for me.
No. You're a fun social dude. You need to be doing more of that, man. What is one of your New Year's resolutions? Or do you have any?
I have goal for next year, not really a resolution.
Goals are good.
I guess my resolution would be to drop more on Twitter, Instagram, the videos and clips and things like that to market my channel a little bit better.
Okay, I dig it. That's really good.
Bad about.
By the way, truck driver Pookie had a chat for you, House. He said, "Listen, let's not ignore the fact that House made himself skinny in that Pope picture."
It was just a skinny guy.
He's like, you were like all out, like hiding the chin. You're like,
you got to stick your tongue to the roof of your mouth, and it makes your neck look skinnier.
Is that? Hold on. No, didn't work. I'm still fat. That didn't work.
It has limits. It's not a fucking miracle worker.
Fuck you, House. Happy New Year to you, buddy, man. Thank you for all the support throughout the year. I really appreciate you, man. All right, that is the Reverend Lord Chris Householder and his stupid ass beard. Let's add Mark to the mix here. All right, we got one line open. I feel like this is a radio station. Let me repost the link. If you want to get in, call. Let's hang out. Each of us, let's do this. All right, up next. Oh, she just is returning just in time. She was out gallivanting around, so now we can go to her. She is here for us. Hello. Hi, Jen. How are you, sweetie?
Me. Hey.
You're on now. It's your time to shine.
Yeah, I'm multitasking.
Were you working from home? Do you work from home every day, Jen?
So that's a different story that I will be able to share with y'all after February the 1st.
Oh, Okay. I feel like she's about to like announce her run for senator or something. Like she's like, now I am. What? Don't give me that.
I'm
What?
feeling fancy. Who knows what I might do?
Well, listen. I know you can do it, whatever it is. Hey, I just want to take a second and say, from the bottom of my heart, Jen, thank you for everything you've done for me and for the show and for the Deckheads and for the community this year. You really stepped up big time, and I really do appreciate it.
All that's not necessary. It's what I like to do. I was happy to be able to help, and you gave me the platform to do it. It wasn't intentional. It was just like, he could use some help here. Oh, he could use some help there. Or, oh, this makes me crazy because I want him to fix this. Or, oh, I want him to fix that. And then it just morphed into what it was. So,
Okay, so let's talk about that. I was going to ask you what your favorite moment of 2020 was. So I'll ask you that. What's your favorite moment of 2020? And it doesn't have to be in regards to the show, just in life. What is something that happened this year that you enjoyed more than anything? And then my next question would be, what's one thing I could do in 2021 to make this show better? The floor is yours.
So my favorite thing of 2020 was probably just watching how all this developed. I mean, it wasn't intentional. I was always somebody who was a listener at 97.5 and never called, never did anything. But, like I had told you afterwards, I was somebody that used to go to like the live shows when it was Calvin and all that, and Dave way back in the day. And then once that kind of disappeared, I didn't really know a lot of the suspects and that kind of stuff, but I still listened every day while I was at work. So just watching how all that developed and everything, that was a lot of fun. And it's something that helped us pass the time. I think we all kind of passed the time that way this year. So I think that was one of my favorite things, forming the friendships. I mean, PK and CC are my homegirls, my deck hermanas,
Yeah.
So, I mean, we text each other all day, every day.
It's amazing.
It's crazy.
Man. It's weird where you don't get to choose your friends and you don't get to choose where you make your friends. But when it happens, you're like, this is so dope that just somehow this all came together. And I've got friends that will probably be, I'll be honest with you. Like I said, I've known Katie for a decade. You'll probably know Katie for a decade or more now as well. And Cece and Donna and Rachel, everybody else, all the Deckettes, you're going to know them forever. It's crazy how it works.
Yep, it is. Absolutely.
It's really dope.
And I thank you for that.
No. You guys did that. But what's one thing, Jen? Because I know you got opinions. You give them to me all the time. The floor is yours. Jen, what's one thing you want me to do or I could do better on this show in 2021 to improve it?
The technical side is yours. You got that. I think a lot of the ideas that you have and the things that you've come up with, the things that you've done, the way you've changed the studio around, the improvements you've made, the intro and that kind of stuff, you have that part down. We need to work on the advertising, the marketing, the sponsorships, the back end stuff. And in addition to all the things that you and I have already talked about, the nonprofit and making sure that when we do these events this year, we're doing it specifically with your name attached to it, with your organization attached to it, making sure that, we have all the tax stuff in order, because all these were back end thoughts, right? After the fact, like,
shit, I might be on the hook for not just the 6,800, but the other 1,500 too. I was like, that's 8,500? Shit.
Right. But thankfully all that worked out, so we don't have to worry about it.
Thank God.
But we're going to do it big in 2021. So I think those are just the things for me. I guess that's a little selfish.
No. I already told, we had this talk, Jen. We had this talk. All right. I said you can say you, I, and we and us. That is a thing. You want to know one of my goals for 2021 is, well, I have several, but I want to get the nonprofit started. I really do. And I think I've mentioned this before, but I mean, just for those that maybe didn't know or whatever, after the streamathon, it dawned on me that not just from a tax implication, but as much as we do on this show as a community and the fundraising, I was like, I think it just makes more sense to start an organization, whether it's considered charity or nonprofit or whatever it is, But that's going to happen in 2021, and you're going to be a big part of that. So I appreciate everything that you've done, and I'll just go ahead and say I appreciate everything you're going to do for me in 2021, whether you like it or not, Jen.
Hey, you know, I'm down for it.
I appreciate you so much, and you know that, man. Thank you, Jen.
Yes, and you know, thank you. Like I told you, what you did for me, you did not have to do.
Wow.
But I shall partake. That's all
girl.
I'll say.
Happy New Year to you, Jen. Thank you.
Thank you, my dear.
All right, that was Jen. You guys know her. Yes, that's another thing. I do want to mention BIFNet is a thing that I'm considering in 2021. For sure, I'm starting a nonprofit. CC said, I'm going to tell you, doing the tax stuff is a bitch for a 501c. Well, yes, but it needs to be done, right? Like with the money that we raise and then goes out, it just needs to, I want to be able to give donors and sponsors a receipt to write off on their taxes, CC. So that's all going to be something that I want to make happen. Something else I want to make happen is BIFNet. I'm working on that. And I plan on creating a company, an LLC, and taking this to the next level and not just being just a guy on YouTube talking, but actually making it some sort of company out of it. All right, up next in the green room, we've got Holding, we've got Chris, we've got Mark G and Brandon. If you guys want to get in, I'm putting the link in the chat. We have about 15 minutes left in this hour, and then we'll pick back up in hour number 2. So joining me now on the program, he's chugging his... What on earth? This is going to be a disaster. The 1%er, my dude, Chris Reyes is in the building. Mr. Reyes, first
what
of all,
up, my man?
let me tell you, thank you for a wonderful 2020 and all your support, bud. I really do appreciate you being here.
No problem. It's been a blast.
What is, if you could go back and do one thing differently, and it doesn't have to involve this show, Chris. It could be anything in your life. It could be whatever. Rach said, BIFNet till I die. Love to hear that, Rach. If you could go back and do one thing differently in 2020, Mr. Reyes, what would it be?
Not much, man. I don't really live with regrets. Order more product before the coronavirus.
Yeah. Get more product before the coronavirus. That's it. That's your
More
big
of my
regret.
Tom's chips and pork skins that you hate so damn much.
You're a simple man, Chris Reyes. You're a simple man.
I
It's like,
am.
I don't live with regret. I just need my pork skins and my Bud Light. Well, what were you drinking? Was that a Bud Light or a Lone Star?
Oh, this is Lone Star, baby.
Oh, Lone Star. Jesus. Well, you just over here slumming it in beer. You're 3 deep already?
Started at 2, too.
Oh my God. I'm
Don't drink till 2
halfway
o'clock.
through.
Don't drink till 2 o'clock.
No, really? You save it for me? I love you, Chris Reyes.
Those are the rules.
You stole my heart, young man. All right, what's the New Year's resolution you have for 2021?
Pay off some bills, man. Pay off some bills.
Pay off some bills? You got like credit card debt or what?
No, with no product for 2 months. Fell behind on bills and trying to get that back right again.
Well, you know what? That's if there's anything that the deckheads can do to help you, my friend, you know we're here for you. You know we're here for you. So you let us know.
Buy that delicious Snyder Lance product.
By the what?
Delicious Snyder Lance product.
Snyder Lance products.
Snyder's pretzels, Lance crackers.
Okay. Now, see, like, bro, I don't know, like, specific. You got to give me a specific. What you need to do is
Because you're
tell
not
me.
on the Discord. I post it all the time.
Listen, man. Do you understand? First of all, y'all post so much on the Discord, I can't even keep up with it. If we had a limit on post, we would have hit our limit within the first month of the Discord. So don't sit there and blame me because I missed it. But I tell you what.
Now we keep it interesting.
You do keep it very interesting. If you send me a link, I'll order some product. All right? Shoot me a link. DM me on the Discord and I'm going to buy some shit. All right?
Hey, look, this is my Barry impersonation. You ready?
Okay, go. You son of a bitch. You get your stupid ass out of here. Fuck that guy. Love you, Chris. That's why you're the 1%, you raggedy bitch. By the way, these are not extra chins. That is a smile, you guys. These are extra smiles, not chins. So kiss my ass, Chris Reyes. All right, up next. Up next on the chat is Mr. Drunk Man himself from last night's Call of Duty Warzone. Mark G is in the building. Got his Chicago Bears shot glass. What are you shooting, Mark? Are you shooting that fancy whiskey from Illinois?
Sure am, Barry.
Y'all, last night, Mark was like, this whiskey can only be bought in, I don't know, like Broken Ankle, Illinois. What was the name of the town?
Evanston, Illinois.
Oh, Evanston, Illinois. How could I forget Evanston, Illinois? What the fuck? Why is this whiskey so special? This is the equivalent of me being in Illinois. Hold on. Cheers. This is the equivalent. When you saying there's good whiskey in Evanston, Illinois, it'd be like if I was in Illinois and was telling somebody, you really got to try this Huntsville whiskey. It's the shit.
I mean, basically, I literally found out about this whiskey 3 months ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Now, you're a big Chicago guy. Were you born and raised in Chicago?
I was born in Chicago, was there till I was about 3, and my parents moved down here for work.
Okay, so y'all came down here and took our jobs. Got it. That sounds cool.
Yeah, basically,
Listen,
yeah.
What was the best thing for you in 2020? What was the best part of a raggedy ass year for you, Mark?
Honestly, it does involve your show, but it was promoting my girlfriend's business, her artwork, and getting the word out. She's gotten a lot of business through like the show and through, other deckheads and whatnot. Like it really has helped out a lot.
I love it, man. That's so cool, man. I've always been a guy that's never felt like, it has to be my time to shine and nobody else. Man, a rising tide raises all ships, and being able to help the streamers that are deckheads as well, and deckheads that have products that they want to sell or things that they want to promote. I don't want it to get spammy, but you did it the right way, and I'm glad because she's amazing, she's talented, and people should know about her. And I'm happy that it worked out, man. So I thank you for being here, and I thank you for letting us know about the stream, because she's so. If you guys don't know, you got to go. What is it? Don't Drink and Draw. Right? Yes,
don'tdrinkanddraw.com. That's her website. She owns it. I just remember, like, I wanted to promote it for so long with you, which is the reason I fixed my Patreon situation, because, like, I'd been a member of the Patreon.
You son of a bitch!
My
you
Discord
tricked me.
And my Patreon emails didn't match up, so I couldn't get on the Discord. So I literally canceled my Patreon and made a new one with a matching email, so I could get on.
Just to promote her channel.
Nervous. Yeah, I remember being nervous, asking you if I could promote it, because while she follows you on her YouTube, like she's not really a deckhead. She's vicariously through me.
Okay,
but it was just awesome. Like your reaction to it was great.
Oh man, listen. Again, anybody that would have reacted in any other way is an asshole. Okay, it's you know what, we can all. There's likes are free, follows are free, and views are free. There's no one that needs to be hoarding any of that shit. So if you ever run into anybody that does, fuck those people. But I would also ask you and every other deckhead to pay it forward. And I gotta give props to the Reverend Lord Chris Householder III, because that dude definitely pays it forward. Even last night when he streams, not last night, but the last time I streamed with him, this is what he does, which is really cool, Mark. We'll be playing Call of Duty Warzone. I'll play for a couple hours, then send everybody that's watching my stream to his stream. And then what he does is he finds somebody that's trying to get close to getting monetized, and he does a raid party and encourages everybody that's been following him to go like their channel. That is what this is about, is getting an opportunity and taking advantage of it and then paying it forward. And he does that, and he's not the only one. So many deckheads do it. So I'm just appreciative of you guys, and I'm glad that it worked out for you guys as well. Okay, tell me real quick, because I gotta bounce and get to some. We got Brandon on hold. What's a goal for you specifically in 2021, Mark?
This is not a tough answer, but just a tough one in general. And seriously, if anybody feels this way, reach out to me, reach out to Barry, reach out to anybody. I'm been in a really bad mental state. So my goal for the next year is to work on my own mental health and get better for myself, get better for my family, get better for everybody around me. But most importantly, myself. I really need to work on it. I actually reached out to a couple friends this morning, and yeah, it's
important.
Been tough, man. But
It
Gotta
is
work on
important,
it.
man. It is. I have friends who suffer from clinical depression. I have friends who, you know, they're struggling, and they would be struggling if there wasn't a pandemic. And when you add this and the weight of the world on everybody's shoulders on top of it, it makes it difficult, man. And I want you to know, Mark, if you ever just need somebody to talk to, I got 2 ears and I'm a good listener. So you hit me up anytime, dude. I mean that. And if there's anything I can do to help you or someone you know that needs some help, please let me know. Please.
I appreciate it, Barry.
Buddy, happy New Year to you, man. Here's to a great 2021 for you, Mark.
Happy New Year, Deckheads.
All right, buddy. That's it. That is Mark G, the man, the myth, the legend himself. Rage said you can't take care of others without taking care of yourself first. Amen to that. You know what, Rage? That's a great point. You know, they always say the reason they say that is like a good example of that is when you're on an airplane, right? What's the first thing they tell you? You have to put your mask on before you put the mask on of the people around you. If the plane is going down and you need oxygen, you got to take care of yourself first, because once you're okay, then you can help other people get okay. So it's the truth, man. So Mark, do you, buddy, and we got you. If you need anything, Mark, we got you. The Reverend said, therapy is the best decision I ever made for myself. I haven't been to therapy in years. When I went to therapy when I was probably from the age of 7 to maybe 11 or 12. I spent about 5 years in therapy as a kid because I told the story not too long ago of my parents getting divorced, which was really traumatic and really affected me in an awful way. And I was young. And then on top of that, my sister was dealing with drug and alcohol problems, which was really causing a bigger strain on our family because my parents were divorced and she was in and out of rehabs and this whole thing. And I spent a good chunk of a childhood in therapy, but I tell you what, it helped. And it helped me understand that what was going on wasn't necessarily my fault or my issue. And I want to encourage each and every one of you, especially dudes, man, because listen, a lot of guys, and this is why what Mark did was so fucking brave. A lot of guys have a problem with admitting that they have a problem. A lot of dudes are too macho to say, listen, I need some help, man. I'm struggling mentally. And this is more than I can deal with. And so my hat is off to Mark G to come on and share that with us and to be brave enough to share that with us. Mark, I love you, man. And we got you. Okay. We got you. And if you need any of us or you need anything, dude, you just let us know. All right. You let us know. And he said, I generally wouldn't have even done that live thing just now, but I felt it would be good to talk about it. And it is good, Mark. And you know, we've never shied away from stuff like that on this show, and I never will. I will never shy away from topics like that. Not for you or anybody else, man. And again, I mean it. If you need us, you let us know, okay? You let us know. And Cece said, thanks for sharing. It is. It's a big deal to be able to say that out loud. To be able to just say it out loud is a big deal, man. I'm proud of you, Mark. That was ballsy as fuck. Okay, here's the link in the chat. If you want to join us, you've got about 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, maybe. We got time for Brandon and one more because he's been waiting patiently. So Brandon and then one more person, and then we got to wrap up the hour. So joining me right now on the show with his Mike's Hard Lemonade, Mike's Harder Lemonade, Brandon Martinez. Buddy, what's happening, player? How are you?
Come on, man. I'm good. How about you?
Oh, you know, I'm living the dream, man. Every single day I wake up and I live the dream. Now, is this the studio for the forthcoming, what is it? The Hispanic and the Idiot? What's it called? The weirdo and the Pacific Islander? I don't remember. What is it called? The show y'all are doing. You and White Magic have a show, right? You better get your tech problems worked out. I'm going to tell you right now, your video's freezing. You're moving the camera. It ain't as easy as you thought, is it?
It's not. It really ain't.
Yeah, I noticed you don't give me shit anymore for tech issues and being late, huh? Let the rest of these raggedy bitches learn that lesson.
Yeah, it's funny because it doesn't look easy, but
it looks like something that you'd be like, that's fucking, you just flip a switch and you just blah, 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 right? You just go live. Like, look at you. Your video's all freezing and shit. You look like fucking a Mexican Max Headroom right now. You're like, like, it's all fucked up. Yeah, your Wi-Fi is fucked up. Yeah. I'm enjoying this so goddamn much right now.
Yeah.
Keep the tech problems coming. No, don't move. Fuck this shit. This is so great. I hope every one of you sons of bitches has tech issues in 2021. I just fucking with you, man.
Yeah, I know. How you doing, man?
I'm good, buddy. Tell me about the show. Tell me a little bit about, what is it, the tamale and the idiot? What is it called?
Hawaiian tamale.
The
Of course,
Hawaiian?
you get the Hawaiian. You know where that's from.
Right, because White Magic, who wants so hard to not be a white guy, claims to be a Pacific Islander. And so,
exactly.
And you're obviously into tamales. And that's why the name is what it is.
Or the last name. It's either or.
Martinez? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't get it.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
The Hawaiian tamale, it's got to be because he thinks he's Hawaiian and you love eating tamales. That's what I assumed it was.
No, it goes deeper.
So what is the show going to be about?
So yeah, I'm the longest streak, huh?
You are the longest streak, but obviously this is just a disaster of a call. I'm just going to be honest with you. You see, this is a goddamn disaster, Brandon Martinez. Are you using fucking Prodigy dial-up service to do this right now?
Yeah, I got Jerry Bowes. He sent me an AOL CD.
God damn it. I really want to continue this, but it sucks so bad. I love you. Thank you for never missing a show. Thank you for your support. Congratulations on getting married in 2020. I would continue this, but it's a goddamn disaster. But do know I love you, buddy. Until next year.
Y'all be good.
I'm sorry. Listen, at some point you got to know when the shit ain't working. And I tried to give him a chance to rectify it by killing time. It just wasn't happening. But that's okay because it's 2:57. We have to get to a break. Coming up, hour number 2 of the show will be upon us. Stick around for that. Oh my God! Before we go, I got to get this in real quick because the sweetest woman in the whole wide world has called. And I'll be goddamn if I go to break without taking her call. My sweet Donna, how are you?
Hey,
I'm so glad to see your face.
Can you?
I can hear you perfectly. Nope, I can hear you perfectly.
Okay, good. Well, I'm here to say that Hawaiian tamale crap is the biggest scam that I've ever heard.
Is it
I
not
do
a
not
real
believe it's
thing?
ever going to come around.
You don't believe it's going to happen?
No.
Okay. I kind of feel that way, but you know what? I don't want to discredit them because they might make it a thing, Donna. You don't believe in White Magic and Brandon's ability to pull off a YouTube show? I love you, Donna. I love, guys. She disappeared out of frame. Guys, this is so great. Brandon's like, yeah, we're doing a show. And then it's like, oh, let's go to one more call. And Donna's like, no, they're not. It's all bullshit. Oh my God, Donna, you are the best. Donna, you have been rocking with me. Literally, I remember at the auditions for Rock the Mic, I remember meeting you for the first time there. 7+ years later. Yeah, Indiana, 7+ years later. Here we are now.
That was longer than that.
Yeah, well, that's true because I didn't start until then. It's almost been 8 years. Because, well, it was 2013, but it was, I want to say it was July, because my first week on game day was the first week of Texans season 2013. But so I think it was like a month or so before that. So it's been over 7 years for sure. It'll be 8 next year. But I just want to say, Donna, you have literally been there through it all. And I love you to death. And there's not enough thank yous to go around for you. And I just appreciate you so much, sweetie.
Oh, Barry, you just make me so happy, filled with laughter.
Oh,
I mean, going way back whenever you used to fill in, I think, for Fred, and it would be you and AJ. Oh my God, that was so freaking funny.
Well, I just thank you. I appreciate your support. What's a goal for you for 2021, Donna? What do you plan to accomplish in 2021?
Well,
or a resolution?
I don't know if you know this, Barry, but my grand doggy has cancer. And so I've been, long story short, I'm still in my daughter's apartment, hoping to move into a house, my own house. So for 2021, get the grand doggy well, and find my own house.
Let's do it.
For my yes.
If you need help, if you need me to put you in touch with a real estate agent, my mother is a real estate agent. My father was a home inspector. Donna, however I can help you.
Thank you.
You reach out to me and you do not hesitate. Okay?
I will.
And I will help
Thank
you
you,
get a
Gary.
house in 2021. I love you, sweetie, so much.
All
Happy
right.
New Year,
Happy
baby.
New Year.
All right.
Bye.
Guys, that is the one and only, the immortal Donna. Oh, I just love her to death. We're going to help her get a house in 2021 as well. Okay, I've got to get to a break. I'm going to take this break, and then we're going to come back with hour number 2, the final hour of Barry on Deck for 2020. I just want to say again, thank you all so much for being here. I don't have a break video planned for you because, well, honestly, I forgot. I fucked up. So we're going to take a break. We'll be back right after this. Please don't go anywhere. Please don't go anywhere. Trust me, you don't want to go anywhere. This is Barry on Deck. I'm your host, Barry Laminack. Love you. number 2 of Barry on Deck. Thank you guys for sticking around through the break. Well, those of you that did, those of you that didn't can go fuck yourself, but you're not here to hear that, so kiss my ass. To the rest of you, I love you. Thank you for sticking around through the new year. I see Terrence has to run. Terrence, Happy New Year, buddy. So I do want to stop real quick just before we continue. And real quick, I just want to say thank you to the rest of you that have sent a Venmo. Saul Gonzalez said, Happy New Year, Barry. Really wanted to go to your event last night, but couldn't. I'm glad you didn't, buddy. It's bad out there. But thank you for the $10 Venmo. Jeffrey Bell, thank you for the $20.01 Venmo, man. He said, thanks for a great year. No, buddy, thank you for the support, Mr. Bell. It's always appreciated. You know, one thing that when I look back on 2020, the one thing that I'm proud of is what we built on The Usual Suspects. And if I could just go back somehow and relive that, it would be, without a doubt, the greatest thing in the world. But, you know, you can never go back. It's one of those things, no matter how much you might wish it, no matter how much you say, oh, I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back in time and relive one of the funnest times in my life. You can't do that. There's no going back. But you know what? Sometimes, oh my God, what is that? It's a Nicholas Sharara.
What's up, man? How you been, dude?
What's up, Playboy? How are you? Hold on, wait. What is happening right now? Is this a dream sequence? Bloop, 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 bloop. Holy shit! What the fuck is happening right now? It's the hammer. It's the hammer and the falafel. I didn't have a nickname for you, Joel. I mean, Nick, I didn't know what to call you. What do
That's fantastic. I'm okay with the falafel.
Joseph Blake, how are you, buddy?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Look, I knew you would figure out the tech. Was this not shit tons easier than
Dude,
Skype, you
so
guys?
Easy.
I know.
Yeah, but let's go back and realize that
Here we go.
1.5 times was your fault. So, yeah.
No, that's 100% fact.
Joel, what's up, Joel? How you doing, man?
What's up, Nicholas? Man, I feel like I haven't seen you all week.
I know.
Now, you guys have not, I don't like this scrub. We're going to go back to the regular here. This looks weird, the three of us. No, we'll just go back to this. Okay, so Nick, you're on vacation. Joel, you're just Cadillacing it in the studio. I got to know, how has life been for you guys? Because goddamn it, I miss you so much.
Life has been different. I mean, I think Nick's got his own, obviously his own opinions, but I think it was so, like, I heard you on the intro on the way in, but we worked so hard to build what we got to where we got to that point, and then to have it kind of just ripped out from underneath us, we all kind of were reeling. We all had to adjust.
No doubt.
Wait till you see this. By the way, wait till you see this.
Oh,
my technically not challenged wife is bringing in a Barry Laminack light.
Right
now.
Shit! Yes!
Right in front of
Lisa, you are just the best.
Because she's on vacation. She's on vacation too this week, and she just worked out, so she's not going to go on camera. But she did get this freaking glow stick in front of me.
That is hilarious, Joe. You're so fancy. And then we got Nick over here that looks like he's making a video to be released from a hostage situation where he's just. Nick, are you in
my room?
I was gonna say, are you in a hotel room being held captive, or are you at the house?
This is my house. This is my room.
Okay. Oh, this is your bedroom. Oh, this is where all the sexy time happens.
Where it all goes down.
There's the sanctuary.
There's the musk of a lot of heavy Latina women in that room, and it'll never go away.
Has to be sanitized twice daily. Yeah. That's how bad it is.
Just from the filthy things you do to yourself, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is. What's going on with you guys, man? I miss you guys, man.
Ah, man, life couldn't be better. I mean, it could be. We could be doing The Usual Suspects, but you know what?
True.
We're all healthy.
Yep, we're all. I see what you did there.
What? I don't know what you're talking about, Nicholas.
You know, I attempted to get Chris Householder to show his tits on his channel. Do you think if I send you a super chat, would you show me your tits?
I'll show you my titty if you send a super chat.
All right.
But I'm going top down. I'm not going up because then you see all the gut. But I'll definitely pull a titty out for you, Nicholas, if you do a super chat.
Hey, you want Nick and I to sign that shirt?
Would you? It would be great if 2 radio stars would sign my shirt instead of this fledgling YouTube fuckface that's on it. It would be wonderful. So Nick, you're on vacation. Joel, did you not get a vacation? Because I want to say this about Joel when it came to The Usual Suspects. Bro, you never took a fucking day off. Now, I don't know if it was just because you couldn't stand to let me and Nick shine.
Well, you got to keep a good man down. So I did my part. But I am actually on vacation as well. So
Good.
I had so many days to use that I was like, well, screw it. I'll take, Palillo, Nick and I joke about it, but Palillo gets basically 463 days a year.
Yeah, it's unreal.
So
it's unreal.
We were like, Nick and I were like on the slide talking to each other going, hey, you taking off? I'm taking off. Let's just blow off the rest of the year.
Good for you guys, because look, let's be real. When there was no AJ as program director, vacations were like, yeah, take them. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
And then AJ got there and he's like, no, I got to flex these guns. Why are you taking vacation? It's like, bitch, because I earned it. What the fuck are you talking about? Why am I taking a vacation? Well, you need to take that shit in fucking Nevuary when nobody gives a fuck. Like, that's not when you take a vacation, you dumbass.
Well, this year, it was easy. I mean, this year was like 4 days. Like we had Christmas Eve and Christmas Day already off.
Mm-hmm.
So then Saturday, Sunday, then we had the 4 days leading up to today, basically, or to New Year's Day tomorrow. So all we really had to do is really submit like 4 days. So it wasn't that bad this year.
That's
just because
good.
how the calendar worked. You know what I mean?
Right. So you got what?
Yeah.
5, 7, 9,
I got
11 days for
days.
4?
Yeah, basically.
That's a good transaction right there. I don't know if you know this. There's no days off for a fledgling YouTube fuckface. We don't get vacation. So
I was wondering that when you go on do these big comedy tours, when you're caravanning across the Southwest.
Son of a bitch. I was waiting on you to call it the Chuckle Hut. Did he freeze right there, Nick? Look, he froze. His video froze
He
right
did
there.
freeze. It wouldn't let me send you the super chat with the message "Show me your tits." Why would it not do that?
Oh, you probably can't say tits.
That's not nice.
Well, because think about that. If you were just watching some random YouTuber and we're like, hey, show me your tits, she might be like, what an asshole. So they prevent that from happening. Let me take Joel off the screen because that poor guy, I don't want people seeing that. That's not right. When he gets unfrozen, we'll add him back. Yeah, maybe try something else. Just send it and I'll show you my titty. Not tits, by the way. We're going one titty. One slightly hairy but very fat titty. No, you're not getting both titties, Nicholas.
Tits.
No, tit. You're getting a tit. I mean, you're going to get one at a time. I'll show you both. But we're doing them one at a time. I'm not just pulling my shirt up like it's fucking Mardi Gras.
Now rank me on a scale of 1 to 10, my Call of Duty level of play.
Okay,
8,
let's
9,
talk about that.
Very minimum.
So Nick, if you guys missed
2 more reps and I'm right behind the Reverend.
I feel like,
Householder.
if you missed it, guys, on Tuesday, because a lot of y'all are like, well, I don't want to watch you play video games. Well, you fucked up because Nick joined us for Call of Duty Warzone. And I hope that wasn't the last time, Nick. You're going to continue to join us?
No,
Yes?
I've been playing a lot since I've been on vacation, so hopefully I get better because I was terrible.
Well, you don't have to join us every time, but it would be nice if you dropped in on occasion and streamed with us. That would be dope. So Nick played Warzone with us, and I will say this: I always thought he had thumbs, but after watching him play, I'm fairly certain he was using his feet. I'm fairly certain.
Dude, I was so under the influence, but that's not the reason why I sucked, because I probably would have sucked sober. You know what I mean? Like,
there's no way. Your reaction time was a game behind. Like, we'd be on to the next match, and you'd be like, whoa, man, was that a tank? Like, Nick, the tank was the previous match. What? You were so, I don't know if were you more baked or liquored up? Were you more sauced or baked?
It was both. It was both. That's the problem.
Bro, how do you do both?
Yeah, because it enhances it so much. I mean, I don't know. I guess when you keep doing it, I guess you build like a tolerance to it.
Hey, you want to say hi to Barry?
Oh, yes, of course we do. Put her on.
Come here.
You froze up, Joel, so I took you off the screen because I didn't want you to be all, like, you froze like this.
Okay.
And I was like, no, I don't want to put him on the screen like that. Hey, sweetie, how are you?
How are you?
Oh my gosh, you're getting so big and grown. You're going to be driving soon. She's like, what?
Tell Nick you want your
Thank
Sour
you for
Patch
helping
Kid.
Daddy with the connect. Well, I'm gonna get her the Sour Patch Kids as soon as this whole vaccine thing gets settled. Okay, bro?
Yes!
I got
He
you.
wants the damn Sour Patch Kids, Nick.
Sweetie,
I need to just-
he can mail you the
Dreams
Sour Patch Kids, and he will. You're gonna get Sour Patch Kids in the mail from Nick Sharara. So you
I
just
will
wait,
overnight
look
it.
for the mailbox. They'll be in the mail.
Give
You're
me a
gonna get
few
your
extra
own
business
mail.
days.
How cool is
Business
that?
days because we're in the holidays.
He's gonna go to Sam's and buy the big bag of Sour Patch Kids and ship them in a big box just for you.
Yeah. Yep, I am.
Yay!
A
I can't
massive
wait.
wholesale
Happy
version
New
of
Year,
it.
sweetie. Oh,
Bye.
how old is she now? 30? God dang, she's getting old, Joel.
She's 5.
She's 5?
Yeah.
My goodness, she's literally she's getting so old so fast. It feels
Bro,
like
you know what? They tell you these things and you're like, yeah, right. And then like I was sitting up in the family room the other night getting Maddie to like walk and run. And I look and I go, oh my God, like her legs are so long now. And she's like in the top 10% for her age group.
Maddie or Taylor?
And yet Tayller. And then with parents in broadcasting, her vocabulary is already like she's going to pre-calc. I'm like, she just rattles it off, and I'm just like, all right, well, there you go. At least we'll have a brainiac in the family.
Right?
She's
so smart. She's like, hello, Dad. She's so smart. She's developing an English accent. That's how smart she is now.
I gotta say this quietly, but because she's not athletic.
Oh,
but
she got that
Maddie,
from her dad.
No, but Maddie is. So like, really? I always tell Lisa, hey, you got the brainiac. She's good, but the little one, she's mine. Because we put a ball in, she can say mama, dada, and she sings low, low, low. She sings Flow Rider. That's her favorite song.
Oh,
she sings
nice.
Low, low, low. But you put a ball in front of her and she starts soccer dribbling with both feet all the way across the floor. I'm like, you just let that go. That's daddy's ticket to a scholarship.
Please, babe, don't interrupt right now. We're making a scholarship. Kick it back to daddy.
Right.
Kick it back to daddy.
Right.
Heck yes.
Some people think dribble needs a bib when you dribble. No, if you can dribble well, you're going
soccer ball style. That's outstanding. By the way, thanks to the Reverend for the super chat. He said, "Whip it out." No, it has to be from Nick.
That's what I'm working on right now.
I'm not showing my titty for none of you raggedy bitches. Right, Joel will show his titty too, though, right, Joel? Me and you
I'm
both.
gonna shut the door now. Yeah.
Why?
Am I on speaker? Are we on speaker right now? Is that what's?
Lisa goes, and Lisa walks by. What are you talking about? Barry's gonna show his boob.
On the chat, if Nick sends me $5. By the way, don't try to send me $2 for a titty shot, Nick. It's not happening.
I'm giving you $5.
It's got to be $5. Okay? Oh, shit, he sent it. I didn't think you'd actually send it. Eric Resendez, thank you for the $5 super chat. He said, no better way to the end of the year than with the usual suspects. Amen to that, brother. Total Dallas, thank you for the super chat. I am not the worst deckhead on Call of Duty. Yeah, you are, because Nick's not a deckhead. He's a suspect. So you're the worst deckhead. Nick is the worst person. Joel, what are you going to play?
I feel like I'm slightly better than Total Dallas.
You are. No, you are.
Total Dallas is so over the top Dallas, even when their teams suck, that it's just hard to take anything like totally like.
When he's not mentioning Total Dallas, he has to he'll give Dallas Mavericks credit.
Oh.
But when he's mentioning Total Dallas, he has to hammer Dallas.
Oh, I do.
Anybody that drank the Kool-Aid enough to think the Cowboys are good this year, I mean, you can't take them seriously.
Well, I thought they were going to be good, and then Dak got hurt, and I thought that was a big part of why they weren't good anymore, because you didn't have to respect anything but block the run. Go, Pack, go! I like the hat. It's nice.
The green and yellow.
When the folks from back home send presents for the holiday gear.
I love it so much. You know, I'm so glad I didn't, but I almost paid up on the bet with Nick's super chat, and thank God I didn't whip it out. Right.
Yeah.
She'd have been scarred for life.
And she knows your voices. Like, if I'm watching you do the YouTube show, she'll go, is that Barry? And then she'll listen in the car, and she knows Nick, too.
Tay, you are the sweetest girl.
Because most people they can't even tell the difference between. Sometimes you would hear,
is that true?
I thought you were Joel. Remember when we were on the air?
Oh, yeah. Well, now she's elevated her game. She now thinks Barry's Josh Ennis.
Oh, that's
Outta
so
here.
funny.
Leaving. I'm not doing this anymore.
Say bye, Barry.
Bye-bye.
Good job,
She's
man.
like, bye-bye.
Like, bye,
Oh,
Felicia.
you just call me Josh Ennis. That makes me so sick.
The weight's equivalent, but everything else is completely different.
Okay, Showboat. Go.
Wow. The weight
no
is
way.
equivalent?
And this is like this big. There's no way.
That's a big dude.
He's like 3 bills plus, so there's no
Is
way.
he really 3
Unless
bills?
you're 3 bills. I haven't
Oh
seen you
my
in
God.
a while.
Bro,
I
come
haven't
on
seen you in a year.
Oh, no, I got
So you
fat
might
as
be
fuck.
3 bills. You
No, I'm
might
not
be
3 bills.
I
I'm
don't know.
205. I'm a sturdy, flabby 205. It's not solid.
205 or 285? 295. Be honest.
Listen, okay, just because I'm not crack skinny like you, like you're like, I just fucking, I get all my nutrients from the wheat in the whiskey. Or that don't like just because you don't eat because you're always stoned doesn't like don't judge me because I eat delicious candy.
I feel like we haven't missed a beat. It's like a Tuesday on the show.
Just welcome back to
The
the
opening
usual
segment on a Tuesday.
Yeah, we've made fun of
What'd you do
Joel's
this weekend?
technology. We called Barry fat. We've made fun of Nick's
I ran out of
Latino.
whiskey, actually.
Oh, okay. Is she gone? Because I owe Nick a titty shot. You ready?
Yeah, she's gone.
You know, the deckheads and everybody.
Dude,
Oh my
you're
God.
gonna stretch the whole neck
Hold on.
out.
I'll just do it
Oh
this
my
way.
God, dude.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, look at that
no.
bad boy. Look at that.
Why? Oh, see, that's what you do. That's what
Oh, I just showed my titty to the whole world. I get it now. I know why they
After
strip.
that, my last shot
Oh,
to that.
yeah. Listen, let me do a shot. Is this your last shot, Nicholas? I know, Joel, you're not going to drink.
I could run the 281 liquor. It's like 5 minutes away.
No,
Oh
that's
yeah,
not.
believe
That's
me.
not.
Yeah, you forget we've seen you at 281 liquor.
Yes.
No, like I'll keep the computer here. I won't take it with me this time
Just
because I can't
leave.
trust you guys.
Listen, I just want to say, fellas, thank you for joining me on the last show of the year. I was going to be so upset if you guys couldn't make it.
How would we miss that?
I really like,
Let's just. Hey Nick, by the way, this one's for you.
Oh, look. I love
the
you guys so
Starbucks.
much. There's no better way to end the year than with two of the best friends that I have in the business and in life, man. Thank you guys so much for everything you did
Cheers, I
and do
already
for
took mine,
me.
but cheers.
Cheers to the suspects. Long live the suspects. Okay,
Amen.
now
Here's the thing. No, but wait. Here's the thing.
Go ahead, go
Because
ahead.
we've said this before.
You're
but
the driver.
Like,
You're the
of
one
course.
chair.
Yeah. Well, then stop speaking. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. We have to do this.
Hold on.
Like,
I just got shushed on my own fucking show. And you know what? I love it. I'm here for it.
we have to explain to people too, because we still get text messages during our show.
Really?
That are like, bring Barry back, and you know what? Barry's this, and you guys are that, and I'm like, and now because
Guys.
of Twitch, and I can respond, I go, you guys don't get it. We miss Barry too. We're just like you, only we're in a different spot.
We all miss it. Like, yeah, don't be aggressive to Joel and Nick. They're not the haters.
Yeah,
You
we
know how
listen to Barry too. Okay.
Okay, listen. So I didn't want to spend an hour of just reminiscing. I wanted to do a suspect show. I really wanted to, like we used to do. I wanted one last time to do a show. So I thought I got an article, an email sent to me with a really good article about the Rockets. And I'm guessing you
Wait,
guys,
time out.
Huh?
Was it just someone randomly sending it to you?
I mean,
I'm just asking.
am I allowed to say who sent it?
First name Joel, last name blank.
Yes. So did he send it, Nick? I assume you've seen the article as well, right, Nicholas?
Hey, Chunky
I
Butt Love, what are
haven't,
you eating
but-
over there?
What are you
Pizza,
eating?
pizza. But I don't need to see the article. We can talk about it.
Okay,
What are
well,
you eating? Fish sticks?
No, pizza. I cut it into smaller pieces.
does that make you feel like you're not going to get as fat? Is that the key? You're like, I'm going to eat a whole
Not really.
pizza, but I'm going to eat it one little square at a time.
It's
What?
hors d'oeuvre size.
Bro, what kind
It's
of
so
broke ass
nice.
pizza is that?
I'm hungry. I like
Totino's?
because we're eating.
Is that a
Because we're eating.
Totino? Totinos are rectangles now. That can't be a
No,
Totino's.
I don't know what this
Yeah,
is. I
cut
think it's
that
like a
with a
Red
scissor.
Baron or some shit.
Oh, Jesus, Nick, you're over here eating microwave pizza like you
Anyway, look.
like you live
we're
in a
supposed to talk
fallout
about the
shelter. Okay, Mark Grumpy sent a super chat. He says, "Does Joel think the Packers deserve -6 to the Bears?"
Here's the thing. It's going to be a close. I always say this, but it's going to be a closer game than 6 points. The Bears have been playing better, and they need the win. But the Packers, if the Packers could already wrapped up the 1 seed, it'd be different. But because they can make everybody go through Lambeau, and their defense is so bad that the only way they get through is if everybody has to play in the snow, they'll find a way to win. And I think they'll win by. I think they can win by a touchdown.
The Packers.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah,
I think the only problem is that they have they can't stop the run. You know, the Packers can't stop the run. That's the problem with the Packers.
But they just signed the big fella, Snacks Harrison.
I was gonna say they just added Snacks. I think they knew what their deficiency was, so adding Snacks was a big part of that. So,
the Packers and Nick have something in common. They both added Snacks this week.
Yeah, I love me, dude.
They both added a big black dude to their life.
Hold on, I think I'm like a black dude, dog. Hold on. Snacks, yes. Black dude, no.
Now, listen.
Are you racist?
Yeah, what, you don't like big black dudes?
No,
you got a problem with black people, Nick?
No, you're saying black penis was introduced to my life, and that didn't happen.
No, I said black people,
I don't think you ever said anything about that.
Nobody said black penis. I said black people.
He said a black dude.
Sure.
He's like, okay, because I just want to I don't want you guys, He's like, get out of the shot, Frank. I don't want you guys knowing.
I'm just clarifying.
Okay, so let's talk.
I noticed you went PC and didn't say that it was Tyrone.
Why would I do that? That would be racist, Joel.
Or it could be real.
There's a lot of black dudes named Frank, Joel. Frank Robinson.
That's my deep cover name for Starbucks. When they ask me my name, it's Tyrone.
Tyrone? And then when you get it, they're like, no fucking way.
Well, I send it back because I said they spell it Tyrone, and I go, no, it's Tur. This is the wrong order.
It's British. It's Tyrone.
That's correct.
Sir Tyrone. Okay, I want to talk about the Rockets for a minute. And this was and the reason I wanted to discuss this today on The Usual Suspects is because for many, many years, myself and Nick and the entire Suspects Nation gave Joel so much shit for being a Rockets hater. Because if you don't know the backstory, if you're just watching this on YouTube or whatever, Joel worked for the Rockets for 20 plus years, director of broadcasting for the Houston Rockets, and was let go, I guess is the polite way to put it.
No.
Fired.
No, I was not. That's the misconception that people like to go with.
You quit.
Yeah, I quit and settled and my bank statement says I wasn't fired. I mean, how about that?
So suck it, bitches.
I like that.
That's the ending that I didn't need to say.
You were labeled as a Rocket hater by me, by Nick, and by everybody because, there was bad blood. You guys, it's no secret. I mean, it was out in the public. There was contention between you and the Rockets, and there was, like you said, you settled and got it was a whole thing.
Some people are scared of clowns at the circus. Other people hate ass clowns in sports. That's where we had our disagreement.
Here's the thing. You sent me an article that was 14 pages long in Microsoft Word. And when you sent it, I was like, I don't even know how to read that good. There's no way I'm finishing this.
Was it the same publisher from the last story, Joel?
Yeah. I said,
True
Nick,
Hoops?
I tagged, you got it too.
Is it True Hoops, Nick? I mean, Joel, True Hoops?
Yep. Yes, it is.
And honestly, I was kind of worried about that as a source at first. And then Joel kind of schooled me. He's like, no, this guy, he's kind of been around the game a while and kind of knows his NBA.
Well, I wanted to say this. I wanted to say that over the 3+ years that the Suspects existed, one of the running bits was us fucking with Joel about being a Rockets hater. And we were like, oh, you're just saying that because you hate the Rockets, because of what happened, because Clutch beats you up, all the bullshit that we tied to Joel being a Rockets hater.
You're going to go that route. All right.
Well, I was just saying that was part of the bit, Joel. That also didn't happen.
Right,
that was part of the bit. Like, none of the stuff that we said, and I'm saying this now, after reading that article, and I texted you this, you were right. Like, you were spot on about your assessment of the Rockets internally as individual people, as how they treated other people. If this article is in fact true, which I tend to believe it is because of how in-depth it was, I think me and Nick and all the Suspects owe you an apology because at first I didn't. I thought, yeah, he just hates the Rockets, and then it became a bit. And I want to disclose to the people.
Why are you making me apologize, dog? I hate apologizing to this guy. Okay.
Well, because he deserves it. He's earned it. Because
I hate apologizing.
I don't need your apology, Nick. You keep that. You can keep it. It'll be okay. I'm gonna feel better about myself if you keep.
No, and we actually had a passionate discussion about this. I want to say a week or two ago
on the show.
But like, yeah, but because sometimes there are times that I still will disagree with Joel, and I'll say like, man, I think you're being a little excessive here. And who knows? I could be wrong, but just like you did, you had an opinion. You know what I mean? And but the reality is that I'm assuming you guys are talking about a second article because the first one that you sent me, Joel,
Nick,
I read that one in its entirety.
The second one, Nick, and you know me, Nick. We would have just talked about something else. The second one blew my mind. Like I was literally like, if you were a Rockets fan and read this, you would hate this organization from top to bottom.
There's no dispute that when Joel was saying there's a lot of star players and regular or potentially star players that would not be willing to play with James Harden, that was a fact. The fact that it's been a struggle to find a home for James Harden now that he's officially requested to not want to be a Rocket, that has become a fact.
But
there's so many things that Joel said that has become a fact. You know what I mean? Or
but Nick, this article goes deeper.
Know.
This talks about the human being Daryl Morey, Raphael Stone as a person, Tillman Fertitta as a person, Tad Brown as a person. Like this talks about the stuff that Joel would mention on and off air about how, look, they don't treat people right. Like Daryl Morey treats people as an asset. And we would all be like, he's making moves. He's playing like, and then you read this article and you're like, he's a fucking asshole. Like Daryl Morey is an awful person. And I'm not bullshitting you when I say that I read this and my first thought was Joel was right about all of them. And I texted Joel. Joel, Barry, what did I text you? What did I text you?
You did. You were like, holy shit, you were right.
I'm sorry.
And he was apologizing. I said, look, it's not to you. The thing that always got me was when we started doing this, and Nick was basically both of he was a mentor in a way because he had done so much more of talk radio
than you and me. People don't know that too. They sleep on that, Joel. People don't know that when we first started that show, Nicholas was not only was he the glue, but he mentored us a lot behind the scenes, individually and as a team. It is true, Nick. It absolutely is true. You taught Joel and I how to be better at radio. Fact.
Apologies or other bullshit either. So, but here's the thing with that.
Just take it and shut the fuck up. No.
When I wanted to do this correctly, I wanted to give the people as much as I could so that they could get a clear, realistic picture of how it really was. But I couldn't go too far and give away information until it got out there from like media sources.
Right.
So like the article that you're quoting are stories that you two heard 6 months ago or more.
Yep.
Like the fact that Raphael Stone and Tad Brown brokered the sale of the team from Les Alexander to Tillman Fertitta, and they got paid handsomely for it. I can't go out there and tell you that and by name because then it's on me. But once it comes out in an article, I can go, I kind of told you.
Yeah.
And
was there some new tweet that Morey had to delete recently? Dude, I've been on vacation, dude. I've been so disconnected.
Yeah, so he blamed an automated software.
I said on Twitter, here he goes. He didn't learn a lesson. He's going to get fined. And he got hit with $50,000 a week later because he tweeted something about James Harden, which you can't do.
He tweeted about James Harden breaking the assist record, the franchise assist record for the Rockets on this date in 2019. It's the 1 year anniversary.
$50,000 though, if that's the fine, that's almost a gamble he might be willing to take, right, Joel? Just to bring that public attention. At this point, look how much money he's fleeced the Rockets for.
He's positioning it too so that he can kind of downvalue James so that he can trade for him and doesn't have to give up as much.
And he's doing the opposite with Ben Simmons. Did you see his tweet about Ben Simmons in the fourth quarter with 2 minutes left and the ball in his hands and this and that, and he's basically just like, I need to get as much value as I can for Ben Simmons, and he thinks he's slick, but he's not. I mean, he's totally.
But here's the other thing. He also said, I will not trade Ben Simmons. And I responded quickly going, we heard that game before. That was Chris Paul. Yeah, we've been there, done that.
I remember that.
Nick,
I remember
Nick, you know what was in the new article?
What?
Daryl Morey's salary with the Rockets at $8 million a year.
Well, see, the thing is, there was enough backing to what you were saying last time. The thing is, every time I fucking Google search that, Joel, it would be like a distant ass fucking source.
They didn't
from
want
like,
anybody to know that. They didn't.
It
want
wasn't
them to
easy
know.
to find, and the thing is, I remember finding it and then forgetting about it too.
Yeah.
Like that wasn't a massive dispute. The only time was that one moment on the end of the show when he was like, "No way," and then he realized that he was, that it was in fact true. People on the chat was saying, "No, it really is," and they sent links, and I couldn't even find those links because it was way back. And look, $8 million a year, in my opinion, is way too much. No matter how much of a fucking analytics geek you are. I'm sorry. That's just my unexpert opinion. Why should I give you $8 million because you're good at fucking math?
Amen.
Save it, dude. There's a lot of people that are good at math, dude. Like,
and Barry,
you
I know
still have to be responsible for good roster moves.
Lisa just took the kids to Target. We're good. I can go longer than an hour.
Okay,
but
good.
Here's the thing, and we can do suspect stuff too. But here's the thing: on this very topic, the thing that people need to realize is when you're looking at the big picture of all of it, Daryl is only numbers driven. So what drove the people that played the game crazy that were within the organization was kind of, Barry, that was my line all the time when I said, Daryl's great at knowing which right-handed guy goes left with 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter and scores more times than not.
Yeah.
But how is he in terms of his chemistry with other players? How is he in terms of sharing the basketball for the benefit of the team instead of getting his own points? Where's the human element and the eye test? That has to factor in too, because analytics has a place in sports, but it's not 100%. And you have to weigh in those human nature factors. Otherwise, you're missing the boat. And that's why, like with the James Harden situation, you have to find a rare teammate that's willing to basically play second, third, fourth, and fifth fiddle until there's 5 seconds on the shot clock, and then he might need you. But other than that, you either have to play his way or it's the highway because Daryl gave him the keys to the franchise.
Well, I'll say this about the whole thing because it started off as us just fucking with you about, it's just animosity with you and the Rockets, right? And then I'll tell you what started to change my mind and when I let off the gas. And I think I talked about this with Nick. I don't know if we just, but I remember Mario Ellie coming in studio once or twice. And I remember between breaks, see, that's where the show happens. People don't realize this in radio. The show isn't on the show. The best show is the show you guys don't hear. The best show is between breaks.
And
or
now
between
they hear
segments.
it. Because of Twitch,
Well,
they now hear it.
Well,
So
kind
now
of.
it's different.
You're aware of it though, so you're holding back.
Right.
You and I and Nick wouldn't have the same conversations on Twitch that we would when there was no Twitch. Because we would fucking yell at each other, we would fight, and then when the light would go around, hey, welcome back, like nothing happened. Yeah. We would talk shit, we would crack jokes that we couldn't crack on air. So it is.
Joel and I, like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, we did the next segment like normal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was really not that big a deal.
That's life.
Like at all. Like so I mean that's just the truth of it.
But I'll say that once I heard Mario basically saying a lot of the things that you were saying about the organization, about individuals within the organization, that's when I was like, oh, so this isn't Joel. This is a real thing. This isn't just a bitter guy that doesn't work there anymore and he's mad. This is a real deal because there's no reason, and I'm not going to say specifics about what Mario said, but it was just talk. It was conversation that you guys would have, and you were on the same wavelength about certain things. And it was like, that's when the light bulb happened for me where I was like, oh, and then others that would come through that would talk about that were in the organization, whether they were coaches or players or whatever. I was like, okay, we fucked with Joel. And we didn't stop the bit because it was a bit and it was funny as shit. Right. Yeah. But that's when I realized, all right, I gotta back off of it. Yeah. Well, of course, if you're not the butt of the joke, it's awesome. It's a great joke. But that's when I backed off because I was like, all right, there's something to this. And then reading this article, mind blown. I can't wait till it drops. When does it? Have they released it already?
The article, yeah, but it's a subscription only article, so a lot of people won't subscribe to the article.
I'm so sick of this shit.
I know.
It is the second one.
I'm sounding old, but fuck subscription.
No, it's true though, Nick.
I mean, subscribe to Barry on Deck, but all the other subscriptions they can suck dick. But
just to pay to read news just doesn't seem like what people subscribe to on this show is the entertainment side of it, right? It's supporting independent artists that make stuff you want to see,
right?
Which is completely different than it's like I could get this info from 1,000 sources, but now I got to pay you to read the article. That seems weird to me. Yeah. But I will say this. Do you guys agree or disagree with me? The Athletic, I didn't think, one, they would last as long as they have, and two, that they would be a serious player, but they are.
Oh, no, and the people that they've hired, they were smart enough to hire in management positions, people from the Chronicle, people that have been there, done that. So they've got the infrastructure that they needed to so that they can kind of balance because a lot of times the columnists will go off on their own and write whatever they want, and no one's over there overseeing it. And now they got someone that can do that too. What are you laughing at?
Because your co-host just smoked a bowl under the camera.
No, I did not.
I heard the goddamn lighter. This is all you fucking see from Nick. He's like... Fuck, Nick. That is hilarious. Joe, I swear to God, if you snort a line of coke under the camera lens, I'm going to lose my shit. Joe's going to be like, that's a great point, Nick. Anyways.
Come back. My face is all like powdered sugared and all over. Yeah.
Oh, guys, I just had a donut. Oh, man, that's a good donut. That's fucking hilarious.
First of all, I had to grab my cord got disconnected.
Is that what it was?
Desk.
Oh, is that what it was?
And my laptop was on a very minimal battery life.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Did your cord make your eyes that red? Yeah. Did your cord make your eyes that red
Nick,
too?
What's your New York Times writer guy's name?
Tubin Zubin, some shit like that.
Who?
Yeah, Listen, Jeffrey Tubin. The guy that got caught. Yeah, he's the guy at the New Yorker that got caught in a big Zoom chat whacking off.
Oh, that's your buddy?
So
no, I would only match.
Give us the Tubin Zubin shot. If you weren't, give us the video below the camera line right now.
Let's see what you got right down there, Nick. Let's just see what's over there. Let's just see what's right over there. Come on, just pan down. No, down. Go down. Let's see what's on the table. Let's see what. I didn't need to see your dick. I didn't need to see your dick. Oh, that's the laptop. He's hiding it. It's to the right. To the right on the table.
It's under the lip of the desk. Let's be honest.
Instead of a gun for intruders, he just keeps a fucking bowl right under the desk. He's like, hey!
There's none of the stories.
That's hilarious.
None of the stories. These are all rumors.
Oh.
That's like that reporter that goes in the locker room and gets 2 or 3 whack-ass quotes for sources. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then saying it's real sources. There's nothing to document anything.
I mean, who could that be?
Fucking Mark Berman, take a lozenge, bro. Jesus.
Because he's not allowed to be that close to the players.
If there was anybody that was going to get it first, it was going to be him. In the Rona, that dude, he was always, every time I saw that dude, he was sick or broke down. I was like, what does he do? Or he's all the time. I'm like, Mark Berman, bro, you need to take some vitamin C.
Let me tell you something. If he tested positive, he ain't revealing it. Let's be real.
That would be the one news you didn't get. Hey, real quick, let me acknowledge these super chats. CC sent it. Crystal Collins said, y'all just fixed 2020 with this show. Thank you, CC. You're the best. We love you. Appreciate the super chat. And Donna Rogers sent a $5 super chat. She said, love these guys. Thank you. Happy New Year. We love you too, Donna. You have been the best. Finally, Hugh sent a super chat, $5. He said, I love it. Joel, Barry, and Nick, the boy band is back. If we were a boy band, who would be the lead singer?
Thank God you went that route. The last time we did this, you were going to go with, if you weren't a boy band and you were gay, who would you sleep with?
Yeah, did you answer, Joel? I think Nick and I did, but I don't think you did.
You guys both said Lance Bass, and he was off the table.
What? What the fuck?
Nick's like, wait a minute. Did I have sex with Lance Bass? Look.
Nick's
Oh,
mind is
are you
blown.
fixing
Lance
that cord
Bass is
again?
gay?
You
Yeah, it
fixing
got
that cord again,
disconnected.
Nick? Oh,
It
that
got
cord.
disconnected.
Boy, that cord sure is
What?
loose.
Bro, I got a job on Monday. Why y'all listen?
That's what Lance Bass said.
Oh my God, Joel is the best from way downtown. Joel just switched it. All right, if we were a boy band, who's the lead singer? Is it Nick or is it Joel or is it me? It's
I'm gonna
Joel.
say Barry. You've got the light colored eyes.
Oh, I got them blue eyes.
I would be the backup. Y'all would be the.
You'd
y'all
be
would
the dancer.
First of all, are you banging him or can he sing? I mean, you're all worried about his eye
matter.
color. Look at his hair.
Bitch, I'm pretty, okay? That's what it takes to be up front. You don't have to be the best singer, you're just pretty. I'm the prettiest suspect. That's just fact.
I mean, a lot of these
Pretty,
bands
all
are in their
right. Pretty
40s
fucking
now,
set
so
up
we gotta
to be
see.
a backup singer.
Pretty broke, pretty jobless.
Pretty talented as a backup singer.
I think that Joel would be the lead singer because he would eventually just wear us down enough where we were like, okay, fine. Just go be the lead singer then. Fuck.
I mean, you can hate the player or hate the game, but my charisma would be just winning over.
Now,
the
but Joel, you're quite the dancer now. You can't be the lead singer and the best dancer in the boy band, so you would have to pick one.
I'm going to take the lead singer role, and I'm going to leave that dancing to you there, breaking two with
Pass
your
that down for me,
cardboard
Nick.
with your parachute pants.
Would you pass that down for me? Yes, give it to Joel. Where you at, Joel?
Hold on, my plug got loose.
Okay,
again.
let's do the wave. Here we go, Nick. You're gonna pass it to me. I'm gonna pass it to Joel. Nick. Oh my God, he's fixing his cord again.
There you go, Barry.
Jesus
I'll bring it
Christ.
to you. Ready?
All right, no, we gotta wait on Nick. Hold on. What it? God damn it, Nicholas. Did you drop the rock?
There you go.
Smoking.
Oh, as the freaking tornado comes up from under the desk. No, I'm
What?
not doing anything.
Hold on. You can
What?
see the fucking smoke.
There's no flame. There's nothing. There's no smoke. All right, where are we at?
Oh
Hey, get
my
me off
gosh,
this beat.
that is fucking hilarious. He's like, take me off. He's like, take me. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Bro, hey, Nick, I don't know how to tell you this, but your pants are on fire.
No, Barry. He started a small bonfire. His feet were cold.
Did I ever tell you all that story when my grandfather did that? Because I know I told y'all about my grandfather, what he used to call my grandmother. But there was she used to smoke cigarettes, but she didn't want him to know because he was like, don't be smoking, that ain't right. But she loved to smoke cigarettes. So one day she was in the house at the kitchen table smoking cigarettes, right? And my grandfather walks in unexpectedly and she's in the middle of smoking and she puts the cigarette behind her back. She's holding
There's
it.
nothing.
And there's just the smoke from the cigarette is just coming up the back of her fucking. And my grandfather walks by, just all smooth. He walks by and he goes, "Hey, puss, your butt's on fire." And he just, he just keeps walking. This was Nick was like,
called
"Hey,
it a
Nick,
flame.
your
I meant
dick's
flame.
on fire." Huh? No, I don't know what you're
I
talking
did call it a
about.
flame. I meant
Okay.
there's no smoke. Anyway, dude,
All right,
I
here we
have a
go.
new fire
Joel.
pit. That's why I called it a flame.
Oh, you got new. Here we go. Nick, get ready. Get your arms up. Let's go. We're going to
Don't
pass
I
this
have
down.
to start it?
God damn. Yeah, you're starting it, Joel. Pass it down. Let's go. Boy band time. Boom. Oh, shit. I went the wrong way. Oh, God, Nick. You're the
What the
worst.
fuck is Nick doing? The bear claw or the
Nick,
fucking...
what was this?
What is the bear claw
Bro,
thing he's
did
got
you
going
never
there?
break dance as a kid, Nick?
I don't fucking do it again.
Oh, my God. Do it again, Joel. Go. Go. All right.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my God.
Dude, it looks like he just got hit by a sniper. It doesn't look like...
Oh, it looked like Call of Duty.
Your arms are like, I can't see what the fuck your arms are doing. Now I
Here's
know
what
all
it-
y'all
We're
do is
passing
bullshit.
it down, Nick. We're passing it down. It's
All
not
right, do
that
it again.
goddamn
Do it again.
difficult.
Do it again.
He's so
Nick
confused,
just gave you a
too.
new version of the Dead Kennedys. It hit him and he went...
Bam. Done. Done.
Nick, you are the worst backup dancer in a fucking boy. If this was a goddamn boy band, you would have been kicked out for your shitty dancing. Oh my God. AR Platinum.
Let's take a
We
poll
love
on the
AR
chat. I
Platinum,
think
by
they
the
would
way.
disagree.
We do love AR Platinum. He's the best. He said, now I know why Nick eats all the pizza I buy you guys on Fridays. Wait, that motherfucker never buys me pizza. More pizza from different stores coming in January since you don't like Domino's.
Can I get another slice, by the way?
Are you guys not Domino's fans?
No.
I'll be right back.
Oh, Nick's got to go get another slice of pizza.
Yeah. Oh, and
Another.
his ass is hanging out. Did you see that?
Oh.
He walked away and he's got the boxers sticking out.
Jesus, let's take
He's definitely on vacation. Look at that chair. What
Hold
the
on.
hell is that?
Joel.
What does he have? What does he have? Acid in his back sweat?
This motherfucker's chair is homeless.
Either that or he's got back hair that's like a Brillo pad and just scraped away the.
It's all the pimples on his back. Oh my God, this chair is from 1943. What the fuck?
Bro,
is that a towel? Is that a towel in the chair?
Yes.
Nick.
That's for the wipe up after the hub.
That's right. You ain't getting that pizza.
Nick, what is wrong with your chair, dude? What the fuck happened? Bro, what happened to your chair?
Bro, what did you do to that chair?
Oh yeah, the thing is about this chair is that it's broken, and I don't want to get rid of it. Don't do that view, bro. I'm trying to show you the chair.
Okay. Well, I know. That's why I'm putting
I'm just
it on the
joking.
screen.
Go ahead. You can tell. You can. I was just kidding.
So what happened to
Yeah.
the chair? Because it looks like a homeless person sat there for about 9 years.
I don't want to buy a new one, bro. It's broken perfectly, bro.
Oh, it's
Just
broken.
freeze.
I thought you were
Just
saying it's
freeze
broken.
right there.
No, it's not broken.
If
Okay.
you just hold, you hold that post right there.
Uh-huh.
This is what the U.S. government sees when they're trying to figure out how badly interrogated a hostage has been. The curtain
What are you
covering
talking
up the
about?
wall,
It's
the
just
chair
worn
with
out
the
a little
towel.
bit. Like it. No, look, like it peels off every now and then. But it's not.
Every
It's
time
still
you
a
get
good.
up, bro, you better never wear a white shirt when you sit there, because every time you get up, you're gonna have black speckles all over your back. Oh my God, that is hilarious.
Dude, look, this is a functional chair. Y'all can kiss my ass.
Bro, it may
It
be
is.
functional, but that shit is old. Was that chair made in the 70s? The leather is so old. Oh my
It might
God.
have been. It might have been made like.
It's like a
12 years
dinosaur
ago.
hide. It's like, what kind of
Well,
leather is that? Oh, that's pterodactyl.
At least it's Corinthian leather. I mean, that's the main thing. I've seen
Leather
these
ass.
furniture ads on TV where if you trade that in, they'll give you 30% off your.
Y'all are haters. Y'all are haters.
All right, Joel. Wait a minute, hold on, time out. This Jen, who helps me with everything, she said our next fundraiser is going to be to buy Nick a new chair.
I don't even.
No, you don't have to worry about it because on Heavy Trash Day in my neighborhood, people have thrown out desk chairs that
There's
look
people
better
out-
than
there's
that.
people out
I'll
there
just put one in the
struggling. I
back
don't
of
even know
my car.
Joel. Oh my God, Joel's like, bro, I've seen better chairs on Heavy Trash Day. God damn it, that is so funny. Oh
I'll
my
just throw it in
God,
the back
Nick.
of my car. I'll be that guy on the doorbell camera that goes,
Can I have this?
getting it for a friend. It's not for me, really.
It's for a guy that's too cheap to buy a new fucking chair. I'm gonna take this because there's no leather left. It's just all
I
whatever's
really like
under
this chair.
the leather.
I bought
Oh my
some of
God.
that bath towel sized electrical tape. I think I can fix this.
Oh my God, that is the funniest shit. Jesus Christ, this is the best. Listen, guys, it is 3:56, and I'm not gonna keep you guys all day because you were nice enough to join me for this hour, huh?
She's at Target with the kids. Are you kidding me?
Well, let's go a little longer. Let's go a little longer then. Because
Normally
rolling.
when I get off when we get done with one of these that's supposed to be an hour and we've gone 2:15, she's like,
where
Barry not have a clock in that little
Okay, well, I did have a question, Joel, because the last time I had somebody on this show with that much memorabilia, I'm gonna put you on solo, so don't pick your nose. The last time I had somebody on this, what's the ladder, by the way, bro? Why do you have a ladder there?
Well, because Lisa likes to use my office as a storage place.
Okay.
So I had the ladder out, to put the star on the Christmas tree.
Got you.
Leave it out because there were other things to put up. She decided, well, no, for tonight, in case no one's coming over, by the way. In case someone comes over, we need to put that away. and it ended up here
in your
and I
office.
didn't realize it, so it stayed
So
there the whole
just-
time.
Okay, well, so I want to know, are we on your laptop or is it a camera or what? Can you move around? Because I want to see all of the memorabilia you have in your office, because so far I see a shit ton of basketballs and helmets. I'm assuming some of those helmets are autographed.
Because like Nick has seen the man cave that has all like the best jerseys.
Can you not walk us around and show us?
So like, well, I don't know what you can see and can't see, but so there's Akeem signed.
That is so dope.
All-star game from back in my hometown in Milwaukee.
So dope.
Calvin Murphy signed. Then we got Jordan his rookie year with the Bulls, his first Nike poster.
Fuck.
And his Wizards jersey, his Bulls jersey's upstairs. Then you got the signed picture wall, which is the top right is Ted Williams, Mickey Mantle, and
holy shit.
Damn, that's bad.
That might be my favorite thing, Joel, is that Ted Williams
that is
picture.
my favorite piece of memorabilia that I have. Yep.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Then most of these are to me, so they were like Ray Allen, Dwight Howard, Clyde. Then there's Peyton Manning and Favre, Arnold Palmer from 1967 British Open.
Wow.
My Blazers team that made the finals that had we lost in 92 to the Bulls, that pennant signed by the whole team. Then I got Barry Sanders, Mello with the Nuggets, and those posters from Bird and Magic are signed to me.
Pan up a little bit for the posters. Pan up. Just go up a little bit. There you go. So those were signed to you. So they say to Joel.
Yeah, those are the old Converse. Did a whole bunch of
dude,
themed posters.
That is dope.
The whole wall, it's hard to get all of it, but the whole wall is all the football and basketball.
So there's footballs, basketballs, and helmets on the wall.
Yep.
Bro, that is amazing.
Well, and that's, I mean, honestly, most of it's in storage because, you know, what you say when you get a real house that you're going to put it on display, and then you get a real wife, and then you realize that's not going to happen.
You're like, I'm going to put all this in the house. And Lisa's like, no, you're not. We're still a normal house.
I will be honest. I've got more stuff on display than I thought I'd be able to get away with her.
Really?
Yeah.
Nick just said, fuck it. He's getting up and leaving.
Yeah.
He's what is he doing? Is he peeing?
He's about to play he's going to play the bongos.
Is he peeing right now? He just got up.
No,
He's
the
like,
curtain's
whatever.
moving. The curtain's moving. We could see the game plan for what is this? What is he plotting to do on the whiteboard?
Oh, there's a whiteboard. Nick, what's on your whiteboard? We want to know what's on the whiteboard. Here, let's act like we didn't see it. Huh? What? I don't know what's happening right now.
He
Nicholas,
doesn't have the headphones in. He has no idea what we said.
What's on the whiteboard, Nicholas? We want to see what's on your whiteboard. Come on, show us.
That's like
Don't be a bitch.
shit.
No, show us.
No, that's personal stuff. That's
no,
like,
I don't give a fuck. Show us.
I'll tell you. I just don't want to show you the numbers. It's my property tax stuff. I swear to
Oh
God.
no, but Barry already zoomed in.
Oh yeah, I was soloed on that
it's
bitch.
It's all good. It's all good.
No,
it's just the prices.
see
It's basically the cost of my property taxes.
We
I
didn't
don't
get
care.
the
It's no
last
big deal.
digit of your social security number, but we got all the other.
No, it's not. It's not
He's
that.
so full of shit. We didn't.
Nah,
So
it's all good.
why
It's
are you
just
putting your
it's a-
property taxes on the whiteboard? Are you like, if I can dodge this, and then if I can?
Nah, because I'm too much of a fucking visual person. Like the problem with like the whole, like to a certain extent, I understand why like people are not, like it took a while for people to like transition to Google Drive and shit because people want to see something tangible, and sometimes
Right.
I'm a visual person, so like everything that's super important, I need it like
You gotta see it.
big and in my face when I'm walking out the door. You know what I mean?
Joel,
I'm weird like that.
Don't you say anything. Don't you do it.
Like a massive penis
No,
in
so-
my face.
Nick's like, I need
When I'm
something
walking out the
big and
door.
in my face. Joel's like,
Tyrone! Hey, Tyrone!
that is so funny. Okay, we have a request. And by the way, everybody loves your office, Joel. Everybody is.
By the way, Mark, who is a huge Bears fan, was trying to be funny, saying he didn't see a Bears helmet on the wall.
Yeah.
How about this, Mark? How about this?
Oh
Way down
shit.
at the bottom wait. Way down at the bottom where it belongs.
Oh, at the bottom. Okay.
Oh.
You done fucked up, Mark. You done fucked up now, Mark.
how about a fully signed in pen 85 Bears Super Bowl champion team, all in pen? Suck it, Mark.
Oh, where you at now, Mr. Groppy? Hmm?
I'll give you
Don't
a
get my
$5
hey,
gift card for
hey, don't get the foreskin caught in your mouth. All I'm saying is,
God damn,
suck
Joel.
it.
Is that Mark G? Is that Mark
Yes,
G?
it's Mark G. Joel just told him, don't get the foreskin caught in your
Mark-
mouth. Jesus Christ, Joel.
That's
That is the
disgusting,
most
bro.
aggressive
That's
thing I've ever heard
disgusting.
you say.
I'm getting it out of the way. We have a new beginning for the new year, so I might as well just air it out.
So the Reverend said, I want an office like that to fill those shelves with books. Here, spoiler alert, House can't read. So that's a weird thing to want to get.
Unless it's James Harden stats, then he can read it like through a wall.
Sergio said Nick's got YouTube tips on how to get better on Warzone on his whiteboard.
I'm terrible at Warzone. Let's play some UFC though.
He's like, oh, are you good at UFC? Oh, I've never played.
really.
So, all right. So we have a request.
Oh, I already know.
You're going to hate it, Joel. You know this, man. This is what the
Yeah.
suspects are known for. This
Hey, guess what I just
of
did to
all
Mark?
of the things that we did over 3+ years, the one request we're always going to get. Chris Reyes, Mr. 1%. Yes. He said, can we get a hammer? I'm gonna let you go. I'm not smoking a bowl, by the way. I just dropped something.
No. What was our rule? If you ask for it, you don't get it.
True.
It has to be more spontaneous.
It's got to be, yeah. That's a great point. Sorry, Chris, you're not getting the fucking hammer, but you ruined it for everybody. You
Chris
son
asked
of a
for
bitch.
it, and if he didn't ask for it after I got Mark G with the ball,
Would have done it.
I was ready to just roll right into it.
So Luis said, Joel, can you tell the story of the stolen ball?
What stolen ball?
I don't know what that means.
I don't know. Elaborate, and maybe I can.
Yeah, that's a good question. So while we wait on him to elaborate, D Mata says, Nick, I want to see your ball.
I'm not gonna do that right now.
What
It's
up,
crazy
D-Mata?
time.
D-Mata is good people.
D Mata's the best. What I love is Nick didn't say, I don't have a bong. He goes, yeah, I'm not gonna do that right now. That wasn't a no. That was just later. That wasn't a no. That wasn't a denial. That was a maybe later. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
I'll show you my tobacco bong later. Yeah.
Oh, is that's all you do? Is just that's why I go to places high
That's
times and
why
stuff
I
like that.
smoke out of a bong.
That's it. I get
load it
that
with
little
tobacco.
pipe, that little fake cigarette, and I load it with tobacco. And then I smoke tobacco out of it. Do you guys have big plans for the press box in 2021? Are you guys like, hey man, let's take this to the next level?
It's hard, man.
Charlie's
Charlie,
too
what?
short to take it to the next level. We can't get there.
Such a dick, Joel.
He can't ride
My
roller
bad.
coasters. How the hell
I
are we going to
messed
take it
that
to the
joke
next
up.
level?
Well, just take the ladder in with you, and then maybe he can get on y'all's level. Oh, who said that? Wow,
Hey,
that's
right
my
there.
bad. Yeah. What'd you say, Nicholas, about the press box?
Oh, it's just hard to have big plans, dude, because everything is so up in the air with the pandemic, bro. Like you don't know what the next step is, dude. It's really, really hard to see when things like pop up and when things get better, when things get worse. So, I mean, it's not to say that we don't have big plans, but everything's so up in the air these days, bro. So
Yeah.
you got to be careful.
It's a weird time, right? It's almost like you just want to, you don't want to rock the boat. You just want to maintain. Everybody's just trying to get through to the other side. And then once we get through to the other side, we'll figure out what happens.
I think that where Houston sports radio is skewed to is that people have understood the pattern that stations that are flagship homes of teams have gotten to the point where it's acceptable. So we know 790 is never going to say a bad word about the Astros or the Rockets. We know that 610 is never going to say a bad word about the Texans. But if true sports fans want it, and going back to what we were talking about with the Rockets, with the truths I was trying to get to the people, if true sports fans just went to the source where they could get the most authentic, real sports takes, I think we'd be fine. I think that's the biggest thing, is getting the word spread around that If you want all the rhetoric and the ball fluffing, then you know where to go depending on who your team is. And if you want the reality of, hey, I know you love your team, but this is what's going on and this is what's really happening, they would probably, migrate more to us, and then we would have a better situation.
Well, that's the thing is, we've never been told we can't say anything, and I don't know if that's true at the other stations. And I say we like I work there still. We were never told, hey, you can't say that about that team, which isn't the case at the other stations. And I get it, it is a business, and you don't shit on your sponsors. Now, we've been told, hey, don't say anything bad about a sponsor, or don't badmouth a sponsor. And that's just common sense and good business practice, right?
Right.
But and so I'm not gonna. I used to knock them, but I get it. But at the same time, it doesn't lend itself to getting an honest assessment and opinion on.
But I was that
particular
guy.
team.
I was known as the Rockets hitman, because if you were on the air on our flagship station and you said one disparaging word about the Rockets, you best believe you were getting a call from me, because I got a call from above me, and it was to say, hey, you don't say that about us. Yeah. And like a bouncer, it was like the intimidation factor, and most guys just fell in line and said, okay, I get it. And some didn't. But I mean, that's as a fan, when you make choices, it's like when we're doing our show and we're getting real on Rockets and something's happening with the Harden trade talks. And then someone will twitch us and go, I just flipped on 610. They're talking about who the kicker is going to be for the Texans next year, and they've covered it for 2 segments. Wow. If that's what you want, then go get it. Right?
Yeah.
It's amazing. I mean, that goes to your point about the sensitivity of the Rockets, because, I've been told now that, like, there's a big misconception that, like, 610 and everybody can't really criticize the Texans. And as a matter of fact, they can criticize the Texans. The only thing that they do say is that you can't really make it personal. So, like, if you're going to criticize Bill O'Brien, who's obviously no longer the coach, you just can't be personal. You know what I mean? I think that's what separated, like, 97.5, because honestly, I felt like we took it further. Like, we said some really harsh things, and I'm not backing down from it or saying that it was bad. No. I think it was a part of the reason why we were the suspects. It was a part of the reason why the bench was the bench and all the other shows were on 97.5. But the reality was we were a lot more edgier than the average radio station, and we didn't care. So
yeah,
that's fine. Like, they just were told not to be. You can say your defensive scheme absolutely sucked. You could say on that particular play, that was a dumbass decision. You could say so many things as long as you didn't say something personal. I'm commenting on Cal McNair's wife all the time. You get what I'm saying? Like, all the time.
Right.
You know what I mean? I mean, I would like to steal Cal McNair's wife. She's a beautiful woman. I'm sorry. But I don't have the money, so it will never happen. And that's okay. Look. But
bro,
she's still beautiful.
You don't even have a nice chair. His chair is nicer than yours. Get the money. Fuck the money, bro.
If you can trade the chair in for a throne, if you could get like those LeBron
she'd walk in your office and be like, take me home. I got to go home. This is ridiculous. Would you look at this raggedy
But that's a little
chair?
too far. Like, that's
You'd be like, wait a minute, girl. I got this Totino's pizza for you to eat. She'd be like, take me home.
Get the LeBron throne. And then when she looks below the desk, you can say, baby, that's not a bong. I'm just happy to see you. And it's over.
You guys are fucking wild. Okay, listen, I want to say this because I'm about to wrap it up. And it's not because we need to end the show. I just have to pee really, really bad. And this is the
just do it like
time.
we did it. Just like with the suspects. Go away for a segment or two. Nick and I can cover it.
Listen, I just want to say thank you guys for ending the year on the highest of high notes and agreeing to do this. It was last minute. I was thinking, how can I make the last show of 2020 on this show special? Not just for me, but for the viewers, and this was it, and you guys did it. And Joel, I know you had to pull some strings to make this happen, and I really do appreciate it. I know the suspects appreciate it, as do the deckheads, man. I love you guys so much, man. Thank you both for doing this for me. It meant a lot.
Love you too, brother.
No, I mean, look, that's the thing. We love each other. We grew to this point. We never, we weren't always
we didn't
there.
Start like this.
But the good thing is once we got there like a family, now we're connected and it's never going to stop. And people need to realize that there is no misconceptions from our standpoint. If we could do it all again, or there's an opportunity to do it all again, we'd do it in a heartbeat.
Oh
and
my
that's
gosh.
that's the main thing that people don't realize, because what people failed to realize back then, as much as the suspects loved us and we loved them, but guess what? Overall, we hammered the ratings for $18.43 and took them to number one. Take that in your bunghole.
You made me drop my shot glass, Joel. Mark G said a $5 super chat and said,
J-Mo.
let's end it how it started with a shot. And then you hammered him and I lost my shit and dropped my
And now
shit.
you look like Nick. Now you're looking between your legs, pushing the desk chair
I
back.
think I broke it. Oh my God. I think I broke it. No, I didn't break it. All right, we're doing a shot. Nick, do you have any alcohol left?
I do not.
God
I'll
damn it.
take a
Am I
shot
the
of
only
water.
one doing
Yeah.
a shot? What do you do? Do a bong rip live on the air, Nick. Do
No
it.
way. No way.
It's like you're not getting
First
me
of all,
fired.
I don't have a bong in my
I
house.
know. It's a one-hitter quitter. I get it. It's whatever. No, it's not. It's
a
just a
tobacco
joke,
pipe.
everybody. Nick doesn't do that.
It's a tobacco pipe that you get from Walgreens.
Why are you even admitting that?
Do they sell those at Walgreens?
Yeah.
Nick, I feel like you get everything at Walgreens. Your bongs, your chairs, everything.
No, because Walgreens is expensive.
No, that's only when 281 Liquor is closed.
He's like, hey, dude, he's like, you
Dude,
guys
no one
charge
matches.
too much for White Claw and office chairs,
I
okay?
should be a spokesperson
281
for
Liquor now has
281 Liquor.
toothpaste behind the counter in case Nick needs some on the go.
Shows up. What is that? Is that black tar heroin? What is that? That's
a piece
leather
of my
from
chair.
your chair?
That's chair skin.
Does that mean it's vinyl or does that mean it's leather?
That means leather doesn't do that, Nick.
So this is like fake leather?
Nick goes,
Because I tell
that means-
everybody this is a leather chair.
That is
It
not
is
a leather
pleather.
chair.
Nick,
Bro,
I hate to break it to you. It is pleather.
it is definitely
No,
plastic
This is
leather.
leather.
No.
You guys don't know what you're talking about.
No, leather
just an
doesn't
old
do
leather
that,
chair.
bro.
Now the
No, it
underbelly
doesn't.
that's
Shut
showing
up.
may be a form of suede,
Hey,
but I don't know.
Nick, have you ever had a belt that did that?
Oh, yeah.
Well, then you didn't get a real leather belt.
We sure did.
Hey, listen,
Nick, have
fellas.
you ever been to Harwin?
Holy shit, guys. I love you to death. Thank you so much for being here and making this possible. Cheers to you guys. Cheers to the deckheads. Happy 2020. Happy 2021. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody. Thank you.
And keep doing what you're doing, and everybody needs to keep following Barry, because
Thank
we
you
do.
for everybody chatting. Thank you, Joel. Thank you, Barry. I really appreciate the both of y'all, man.
Love you
Seriously,
guys.
I really love the both of you. I love everybody chatting and participating, dude. So thank you.
Amen. That's it. That is the show. Thank you guys so much, man. Mwah. I'll talk to you guys later.
Love you guys.
Love you, buddy. Oh my God, that is it. That is, not only is that the last show, not only is that the last of the show today, that is the last show of 2020. I told you I'd have something planned. And I'm so thankful that they made it possible. You know, I told you guys I needed to stand on my own, and I do. But I'll never forget this. This will always be special to me, as I know it is to you guys. That's why you're here. And any chance I can get to bring that back and do it again, happy to do it. Thanks to Joel and Nick for making this pretty fucking awesome way to close out the year. They're the best. And you guys are the best. I appreciate everything you did for me this year, from encouraging me to start this show, from sticking around to see it to this point, and hopefully sticking around through next year as well as we try to grow it and make it better. I'm getting drunk. I love you guys so much, man. To each and every one of you, thank you. I'll see you next year. Until then, I wanted to close with like a whole speech, but I think we'll just leave it at that. Be safe. Be kind. And most importantly, love each other. I'll see y'all next year. Thank you. Daddy's making a YouTube video!